Hey, hey everybody. I know that we don't get serious on this show very often, and it's kind of our escape from how serious the world is right now, where we can just kind of be silly and laugh together. But before we start the show tonight, I just wanted to take a short moment to say a few things. Now, a good friend of the show, Roadhammer, who many of you guys know as the voice of Leroy Sinclair, had a loss in his family recently. And I just wanted to kind of take a moment before we started and just let him know that we're all thinking about him, and we're sending him our thoughts and our positive vibes. I think I speak for everyone when I say that Roadhammer, we love your calls, and we love the character Leroy, and just thank you. Thank you for the laughs, man, for that you've brought us over the years with Leroy, and I think I speak for everybody when I say that we hope that we see you, hear from you very soon, and hear some more stories about Norway House. All right, so all right, let's start the show.
watching The Ark on Montclair Public Access, TOS TV3.
What up to the Montclair Public Access channel in Cali? That's right. Snooch to the nooch to the Montclair Public Access channel in Cali. Represent.
It's not fake. It's faith. This is faith. Faith. Pastor 1. Pastor 1. That sounds good, Chad. That sounds good. Turn the beats down just a little bit. If you just turn a tiny little bit. Okay. Joseph. That sounds good. That sounds good. Look how good I look, though. Chad, look how good I look. Right? Okay. So step out into the yard, spread your arms, let down your guard. Okay, ready? Chosen one. That sounds good. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Go. Let there be light. Hello everyone, and welcome to the program. So good to have you here. My name is Richard Burnish, of course, and this is The Ark. Live on Montclair Public Access, TOS TV3. So good to see you guys. So good to have you. We've got an exciting show planned for you today. Later on in the show, we have a special guest. A guest of the name Heather Klorbitz, who's going to talk to us a little bit more about the Montclair Dance Academy. Before we get to that, who do we see? Some familiar faces here. I see Matt Brabham, and Nor Angel, and Monica, and Roland. Good to see you, Roland. And Chowookie Warrior is here. Daisy Days, Adam Loto, and Matthew is here, and Drinky Bird is here. So many familiar faces. So many familiar faces, I gotta say. Chad, can we turn down the music, please? Thank you. I went on a little long that time, okay? I told you, we want to keep it tight. We got a schedule here. Anyway, we've got, not just everybody here joining in the internet. We also have people joining us that don't have an internet at home, and they're watching by way of TV on program The Ark on Montclair Public Access TOS TV3. So hello to everybody tuning in the Montclair area on C-band and also on Montclair Public Access. So good to have you here. I'd love to say your names and read them off a list, but we can't know all the names of the people on the list. We've got an exciting show for you today. I'm very excited about it. As I mentioned earlier, we've got Heather Klorbitz here to talk in the second half of the show. She's going to be joining us to talk about the Montclair Dance Academy. And later on in the show, we also have something called coming up called the Kidz Kabin, which is actually it's a historical Kidz Kabin. Because we're going to be premiering for the first time. We have we've secured the exclusive rights to the Frog, and we're going to be checking out the Frog later on in the show during the Kidz Kabin. We're super excited about this. There was a lot of it was a hard deal. You know, Chad had to really get in there and offer what he had to land this deal, and we have it. So later on in the show, you're going to want to watch this. You're going to want to be there for this, and it's called The Frog, okay? And I can't wait. I can't wait. I cannot wait. But before we get started with opening up those lines, maybe you guys would like we open up those lines. Let's open up those lines. Maybe you guys would like it if we opened up those lines. Hey, Chad? Would they like it if we open up those lines? Can open them up? Open up those lines up? Yeah. We're going to open up those lines. So, I know Hopper is going, The Frog, how did you secure this one? How did we secure? Well, we secured it. The only place you're going to see The Frog is here on the Arc on Montclair Public Access, TOS TV3. The only place you're going to see it. Now, we're going to open up those lines. The phone number is at the bottom of the screen, 1909-345-6434. Now, while we're waiting for those lines to light up and open up those lines, we're going to say a quick, short prayer and get this show happening. We're going to get this show happening is what we're going to do. We're going to get this show and we're going to make it happen. Going to put some pop in the hip and make it click a little pop. And you're going to do those calls at 1909-345-6434. Okay, now this is a prayer for Thanksgiving. Okay, and it's a prayer by Debbie McDringle, and I've got it here on my iPod. It's wireless. It's like you can see here. It's It's got the prayers on it here that I like to use here, and it goes, "Dear God," if everyone could please bow their heads, please. Okay, now, dear God, thank you for your amazing power and work in our lives. Thank you for your goodness and for your blessings over us. Thank you for your great love and care. Thank you for your sacrifice so that we might have freedom in our lives. Forgive us for when we don't thank you enough, for who you are, for all that you do, for all that you've given. Help us to set our eyes and our hearts on you afresh. Renew our spirits. Fill it with your peace and joy. We love you and we need you this day and every day. We give thanks and praise. You alone are worthy. In Jesus' name, amen. Drinky Bert, I didn't like that one, Chad. Can you please add pussy to the list? I thought I asked you to add that to the list last time. So amen. If I can get an amen in the chat, we could open up those lines. We can get an amen in the chat. We can open up those lines. We can open up those lines. Let's open them up. Let's open up those lines, and we can get them back in here, and we could answer those calls. Okay, let's go to our first call of the night.
It can take a load, so we'll fill it in the red. It'll flow from the town of Montclair.
The first caller of the night here.
Book your seats, sit by Richard's side. If you're feeling
And
catch his eye. But beware,
I'll invite him to dance with me a little bit. Caller, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Can you hear this gem?
Oh yes, it's amazing. I love it.
Can you hear this?
It's just
Yeah, oh, it's my favorite song.
Okay, enough of that. Enough of that. I'm going to ask you to pull that off the thing. I don't want to see any more messages about that, okay? Chad, thank you. Hello,
Hey,
caller.
Sean, do better. Do better.
Welcome. So glad to have you here. It says that your name, man of the name Connor, is on
Yes,
the
sir.
program. Welcome, Connor, and welcome to the show.
Oh, I'm glad to be here.
Let me just tip my hat and say,
And I'm just watching with my
good day. Yeah,
glorious day.
it is. It is a glorious day. So tell
Yeah,
us, Connor, what are you calling us for tonight?
Oh, I'm just watching with my family in our living room. Turn on your show because that's our favorite show. We live by it, and I've been feeling really grateful and blessed. How are you doing?
Doing fantastic. We just open up the show. You're the first call of the night, okay? We're taking phone calls. We've got a phone number, on the bottom of the screen, and we're just reaching out and we're helping people, okay? There's a lot of people that are wanting help, and I'm here to give it to them, and I'm going to give it to them whether they want it or not. I'm going to give it to them, if you know what I mean.
You're going to give it to them hard.
Yeah.
You're going to give them. You're going to give it to them.
Steve,
And I've been, I just really want to, just our lives brighten up a little bit more. Maybe a little quick, short prayer that would just make our hopes really high. And you know what Jesus said to Abel? If you don't get blessings every day, you might as well just drop that axe on him.
You might as well just drop it, right? Everyone knows that one.
Drop the axe.
You do.
The axe.
Okay, well, how about I'll say a short prayer for you and your family here from my iPod here. It says, Father, thank you for blessing this man's family today. Please keep all of his enemies at bay and increase their faith. Protect them from falling into temptation. Grant them the opportunity to shine a light into the darkness so that he may lead others, Connor, so you could actually lead others. Whenever is making... Whatever is making my family anxious today, I ask you to comfort them and that they can rest, rest in your complete sovereignty. Amen. Amen.
Amen.
There you go. I hope I got you off to
All right.
a good start.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Okay. Is there anything else? I can help you with, caller? Is that it?
Oh, no, you can go fuck off now.
Okay, we're gonna go to our next caller here. On line 5, welcome to the show. Welcome to the ARC with Richard. You're live on the show.
This is a recorded collect call from Bobby McMillan, a prisoner at San Quentin Correctional Facility. To connect this call, please say connect.
I don't accept the charges, Chad. Chad, don't accept the charges.
You are connecting the call. Hey, Richard,
Damn it,
it's
Chad.
my friend Bobby McMillan. Hey, first of all, Richard, don't hang up. I just wanted to thank you. First, I just wanted to thank you for, you finally kept up your word. You said you were going to send me something to help me out.
That's right.
And so I'd like to thank you for the beautiful cake that you baked. That inside the cake was your book, Intermittent Fisting. And I really appreciated the fact that you hollowed out your book and put a gun in it. That absolutely helped clear up any issues inside the prison. It was.
I don't know.
It really showed them.
I don't know. The show. There's literally people all around the world watching this, so I just want to be clear that I like your sense of.
It wasn't my friend Richard.
I like your sense of humor. It's funny, like in cartoons when they send a cake and they have a file in it or something. He's making a joke.
Yeah, totally a joke. Totally a joke
Yeah.
for Warden McKenzie. This is a joke. I know Warden McKenzie likes to listen. Warden McKenzie, this is a joke. Now, so Richard, I noticed they put your show on here at the prison, which is, it's wonderful. I got them to do that. It cost me 3 smokes. But they put the show on the prison.
Well, that's great, yeah.
And
right.
I noticed the past couple of weeks that there was some... you were in a church, Richard. You were in a church and nobody had their mask on, Richard. I'm just going to say, Richard, you violated some laws there, Richard. That's what I went to prison for.
Well, Bobby, I said it then, and I'll say it now, that, they say that you could, the rules are that as long as you live in the same household, you could only one household. You're not allowed to have any guests over or anything like that. But as long as it's members of the household, they're all welcome. And
we tried
listen,
that for my defense, Richard, and it failed. Look, Richard, I'm really worried you're going to pin this on me somehow. Just knowing how things are, I spent 36 hours in solitary confinement because of that gun that you put in the book, that you put in the cake. All right. I don't want any more shit going on. I know you. Sorry to say the S word. There's her $4,000 FCC. Look, I just want.
Thank you, Chad.
Richard, Chad, you're late. You gotta go faster, Chad. You're late on that.
We've got the system, Bobby. We spent $10,000 for this system, and nothing gets through. It is tight. It's tight. The system is tight.
I keep getting these letters from the FCC. I don't know why you decided to forward all the mail to San Quentin, Richard. I'm just saying, you can't have people without masks on, Richard. It's a big deal.
No one has, it's just me and Shattered here, okay? There's no one else here right now. And let's forget whatever happened in the past. Okay? That's you're dwelling in the past. You're dwelling in the past.
Prosecute you on, Richard. I can't. I don't want any extensions to my sentence. All right? Can you just help me out, Richard?
Bobby, you got to sort it out. That's why we pay you. Okay? That's why you have a job here at the network. It's your job to sort this out.
Here. They fired me. The CEO fired me because I got to prison. You can't have a job on broadcasting if you're a felon.
Well, what are you calling me for then? If you're not, I thought that he was still.
Because you're the one who put me in prison, you prick. You jerk.
You watch that mouth. You're gonna watch that. You're gonna wash that mouth. They're gonna fill it over there. Maybe you belong in there. They're gonna fill that mouth.
My mouth, Richard.
They're gonna fill that mouth.
Filled my mouth, Richard. They filled every hole in my body.
Fill that mouth.
I didn't even know because
of
you.
Get out of here.
Because of
Get out of here, Chad.
Richard.
Chad, get him out of here.
I'm coming for you, Richard.
Chad, get him out of here.
It's so hard in this.
Tell him, get out of here.
Come for you.
Get out of here.
Beat the crud out of you.
Get out of get.
Get
off the show. This is my show. This is my show.
I'm gonna take this.
It's my show. Okay, we're going to open up our lines here and take our next call at 1909-345-6434. And if you're searching for something, if you're needing help, if you're lost, if you're going through grief, if you're going through anything, okay, I'm going to ask you to call this phone number here, okay? We're here, and we're gonna help you out. You may feel like you're alone, but you're not alone, okay? Let's go to our next caller, where we have on line 2, Chad. If you can put through line 2, that would be fantastic. Welcome. Welcome to the show.
Oh my gosh. Richard Burnish. Do you recognize my voice?
It's Richard Burnish in the flesh.
Yes.
Yeah.
Richard Burnish, you may remember me from a couple years ago. My name is Richard Meyer. We met at the annual gathering of the Richards at the Hyatt in San Francisco. Do you remember me?
Not right now. I'm sorry. You'll have to give me a little bit more info.
Well, so you remember it was 2 years ago, the last time we held the event, the annual gathering of the Richards at the Hyatt Hotel in San Francisco.
Yeah. I think you're confusing the hotel. I think it was the W Hotel. It was not the Hyatt. It was the W.
Oh,
it was at the W. Yeah. The
Hyatt.
No, the Hyatt is the Hyatt's Richard, a bit of a dump. I don't think I'd ever stay in the Hyatt.
Okay.
No, it was the W.
Yeah, you're
Trust
right.
me.
Okay.
It was the W.
Okay. But you do remember me, Richard Meyer. We met at that event, the gathering of the Richards. You're right. It was at the W.
Yes, that's right. So, what is your business, Richard? Again, refresh my memory. You're a banker, was it?
Yeah. So I work. Yeah, I work in the finance sphere. I work in insurance. We actually talked about insurance before you started your show, taking out an insurance policy for the equipment.
Oh, of course. Oh, of course. I remember this. Yes. This is a long time ago. Yes. Okay. Yes. Thank you. You just needed to jog my memory a little bit there.
Yeah, I'm so sorry, but Richard,
I'm getting
good to hear from you again.
A little bit more gray hair there. The memory is not quite as good if you know.
Oh, that's all right. Well,
he got the grays.
No,
you know what I mean? It's like, where am I? Where am I?
I know.
Right?
Whoa, yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
How you been?
Good. Doing great. It's so good to hear from you, Richard. How can I help you today?
Yeah. So I'm calling you. As you know, last year we couldn't do the gathering of the Richards because of COVID.
Because of COVID, yeah.
Sure, you know,
that's right.
Yeah, the W wasn't available. But I'm so pumped. I'm ecstatic. I'm excited to let you know. And this is why I said the Hyatt. We actually did have to get the Hyatt this year, but we were able to secure the Hyatt so that we could hold the gathering of the Richards again this year. And I just wanted to formally invite you because it's, we loved having you there 2 years ago. Now, Richard, do you remember some of the team building events that we did?
Yeah, I believe there were games. We were playing Chase the Ace.
Yeah.
And there was other board game there called Secret Jesus. I remember playing that one with you guys.
Among some other things. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and you had fun, doing our events.
Oh, of course, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would come back this year.
Yeah,
I mean, when it opens up again. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's going to be April 26th at the Hyatt in San Francisco. Unfortunately, it does have to be at the Hyatt. But we're going to have
I don't have to stay there, right? I could stay somewhere better than that, right?
Yeah. It's just at the ballroom. It's in the ballroom, and I'm thrilled, Richard. The gathering of the Richards, it's a great annual event. A lot of Richards get together and have a lot of fun. And now that we've got you booked down, I got to let you know, the annual gathering of the Richards dog fucking convention is never the same without you, and we can't.
Okay. All right. Let's go to our next call here, where we have lined up on line one. Line one. Hello, caller. Welcome to the program. My name is Richard, and you're live on the Jesus Ark show. Ark on the Ark. You're live on the Ark.
Oh my God! I'm live on the official Jesus Ark show. Oh my God! Hi, Richard.
Hello, hey! Welcome to the program. Who's calling? Keep it to first names only, because there's millions of people watching this all around the earth.
Okay, well, my name is Violet Ligma,
Oh, welcome, Violet. Just first names only, okay? Because you wouldn't want to. This is on TV. Yeah, this is on TV. So,
my apologies.
Well, it's more for your safety, actually. I'm okay with it, but I just want to keep you safe. Want to keep you safe. Well, what's going on, Violet? How can I help you? What did you need help with, my child?
Okay. Anyways, I'm like super happy to be here on the Jesus Arc show.
Yeah.
But I do have a question.
Okay. Well, before we get to your question, can I maybe ask you a question? I was just,
yeah.
I was just wondering, do you have a boyfriend? Like, are you
no?
Are you single?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. But okay, you're back to your question now.
Yeah. Okay. Anyways, so like, what is this whole like frog thing about? I'm curious.
Well, The Frog is a brand new TV show. It's an episodic television show. It's for children. The reviews have been fantastic. Okay, it's animated by Henry Leeway. I don't know if you're familiar with Henry Leroy. He's a artist here in Montclair. Now, Henry has drawn up 24 episodes of The Frog, and we've managed to secure it. And it's going to be exclusive here as a gift, because you know how much I love kids and I love children, and me and Chad, we both love kids. We love to tickle them and get up in them and do little jokes and things like that. And we thought, what better way to give back to some of the children of our community than to allow them to watch, The Frog on our show. And that's going to be coming up a little bit later. Yeah, it's going to be coming up a little bit after the break. So you're going to see the season premiere.
That sounds exciting, Richard. Yeah, I'm super happy to see it.
Yeah, it sounds
I just remembered, some of my friends actually worked on The Frog. Like my good friend Poppy worked on it.
Right. Okay.
She's a natural painter, and she actually colored the episode, so that's exciting.
Well, I think they call that like when they ink it, right? They do the ink and it colors it all in there, right? That's right.
Like they ink inside of the frog, like it's
right.
It's
yeah.
up, and like the colors are like they're like in there. They're like they're very, very like. Yeah, they're like squishy. They're squishy colors.
And they're
very wet.
They may paint it different colors or whatever. And you said earlier that you didn't have a boyfriend. Maybe I could paint your frog white if you paint. Oh my God, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. It's just a joke about painting. It's just like a.
Okay. My other good friend Joe actually worked on the show.
Yeah,
that kind of rhymes. There's Joe. Show.
So, like, what would you say? Like, if you had to like describe what you like what you look like, what would you like your body and like? Because I'm just kind of what would you say your body looks like if you had to describe it to like if you were a character on the show and they were drawing you in the show, like which parts would they draw, like how would they just for pretend, like we're just going to pretend that you were in the show and they were going to draw you, how would they, like what would they draw? Like,
well, I guess I have like a big head because I'm so smart.
Right.
Anyway.
Okay, well, if you could see me here, and they were drawing, like, just tell me to stop. Tell me to stop when it's about right, like where it would be, like about here. More. Like here?
No, no. Can I keep talking?
Like this?
Like.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay. I'm just. Okay, that's fine. We could. It's okay. Yeah.
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 So yeah, my good friend Joe works on the Frog.
Mm-hmm.
He's super talented. He's a good artist.
Yeah.
But do you know what his actual full name is?
I don't. This. You called
Actually,
the show
do you
here.
know who Joe is?
Who?
Do you know who Joe is?
No. Who is Joe?
Joe fucking mama, bitch! Got it, ass! Wow!
Hello, and welcome. Hello, can you hear me, caller?
Oh yeah, I can hear you. How's it going?
It's going going off to a great start here. Who may I ask? I don't have a name here on my program here. It doesn't say who's calling. Who am I speaking with?
My friends call me Brian.
Brian. Okay, Ryan, welcome. So good to have you here. What could I help you with today, Ryan?
No, that's Brian. Brian with an R.
Ryan with an R, Chad. Write that down next time. Okay, well, enough of that jibber jabber. What's going on?
Oh, I was just flipping around the channels tonight, sitting at home, and
you're
saw you
watching,
were on TV. And
watching a little television.
Yeah, just flipping the channels, watching a little TV, and I saw you were on. It's been a couple weeks, and I was glad to see you. You know, so glad I wrote a song. Wrote a song for you and your show.
Oh, well, I have to ask you. I usually ask everybody what the to make sure it's okay for the show. Is it a song for worship?
Yeah, I think it's a song about worship. Yeah.
All right. This is okay. What's the name of your little your whatever you want to call it song? I guess a song. What's the name of your song?
This one's called "The Good Lord's Word."
The Good Lord's Word, everybody, by Ryan. Put your hands together and give him a warm hug and hold him as he sings this song. He's a people person. He's a people person, Brian. Chad. Chad, he's a people person. Okay, go ahead. Okay, this is in the Lord's hand. What in the Lord's hands?
The good Lord's word.
The good Lord's hands.
One evening I was watching TV. I turned on public access TOS TV 3. There was a pastor who was preaching on there. He had a beard and some greasy looking hair. At least his hair was done up in some style. He was helping less fortunate while wearing a smile. Preaching and teaching the good Lord's word, and taking in calls just like that one from a bird. Taking prank calls cannot be fun, although that one may have been from Richard's son. Getting nice calls takes a lot of luck, but usually they're about swear words and the cuck. What cuck means is a mystery to me. You can't unlock its meaning with a regular key. You have to dig deeper and do what it takes. I think I found out it's the sound a chicken makes. Above cuts when the show's above Christ, and 99 cents rolling, how can you beat that price? 99 cents is a price I adore. It's better than the 1,000 Richard's asking for. He likes 1,000, but that's more than I make, unless I lay 10,000 eggs and sell off my snake. 'Cause miracles are just what I need. It's better than swallowing down my seed. So listen everybody and sow your seed. Lay off the cut and let that chicken be.
Wow. Wow. Everybody, put your hands together for Ryan and his song, In God's Hands, is what he did there. Wow, so good. I gotta ask you, Ryan, where do you get your ideas? Where do your ideas come from? Where do your ideas come from? Where do the ideas come from? Where do your ideas come from? Because that was level, that was level like 8 right there. You took that to level 8, just like that. And I gotta know, where do your ideas come from? Where do your ideas come from?
From watching the show. They come from watching the show. My ideas come from watching your show.
This guy says, that was incredible. Where do his ideas come from? And that comes, man of the name Leica says that.
Thank you, Leica. But it just comes from watching the show.
But where do you get your ideas? Where do you, your ideas? Where do your ideas come from?
You have to watch the show to get the ideas. You watch the show and then you get the ideas.
Because I got to ask you,
you have to watch the show to get the ideas.
Yeah. Well, where do those ideas come from? Right? Where do they originate? Where do you go to get those ideas? Because those ideas are like level 8.1. They're way up they're out of sight, my Christian friend. Where do you go to get those ideas?
You got to watch the show to get the ideas. You got to watch the show to get the ideas.
Well, okay. How did you name that one? How did you come up with the name? Because I'm not a musical man. I don't know a lot about music. Mm-hmm. I tried out for the Montclair Early Music Program. I played a bit of sackbut, but I never quite got the fingering the tubes in the right way. So.
Those tubes can be hard to finger.
Where do you start? Where do you even start? How did you get that name for that song? What's the name of the song again?
The Good Lord's Word.
The Good Lord's Hands, and he gets it in his hands like that, just like and that's what it's relatable about, his hands. Words.
Yeah. That's,
I just got.
Watch the show.
Well, thank you.
Get the idea.
I just got before I let you go. I got one last question for you. And we'll let you go. I think you got a hit there. I think you got Chatty's got a hit. That's a number one. That could be a number one record right there. But before I let you go,
number one hit.
Maybe you could ask everybody. Maybe you could tell everyone who's coming up. They're coming, and they want to be a musician. They're coming. They're new, and they're coming on the scene, and they're coming, and they don't know which way to go. They want to go up, right? They want to go up. But they don't know how to go up to level 8 like that. What advice would you give them, for where you get your ideas? Tell them maybe a little bit about where you get your ideas from, for a song, the words, right? Where do you get your ideas for the words? And then when you're doing the notes, where do you get your ideas, right? And I'll just let you, for the next 30 seconds here, just explain to everyone who's starting out where you get those ideas.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I tell you, You got to watch the show to get the ideas. You got to watch the show to get the ideas. You watch the show and you get the ideas. You watch the show, you got to watch the show and get the ideas. You watch the show and you get the ideas. You watch the show and you get the ideas. You got to watch the show and you get the ideas. You got to watch the show and you get the ideas. You got to watch the show and then you get the ideas.
Okay.
You watch the show and you get the ideas.
There it is, right there. Is there anything else you'd like to add to that one? Like maybe you could tell them a little bit more. The show. Maybe you could tell them a little bit more about like where you get the ideas, because that's what we're all wanting.
Well, you get the ideas. You get the ideas from watching the show. You get the ideas from watching the show. You got to watch the show to get the ideas. You got to watch the show to get the ideas. You got to watch the show to get the ideas. You got to watch the show to get the ideas. You watch the show and you get the ideas. You got to watch the show and you get the ideas. You watch the show and then you get the ideas. You got to watch the show to get the ideas.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for that, Ryan. And if anybody else wants to know where they can come up with ideas, Ryan, where can they get some ideas? How can they get some ideas?
Oh, if you're looking for some ideas, you just watch the show.
You just watch the show. Okay, well, thank you for your call, Brian, and I look forward to hearing more songs, Hands of the Lord, of the name of the song.
All right, thank you. My pleasure.
Thank you. Wow. Now that's a number one. That's a number one jam right there. And let me just say, I'm not just some guy, Chad, right? When I say that I know a thing or two about hits, that's a hit. That's a hit, and it's gonna be here. And Sound Effects Factory says here too, because he knows, he has sound in his name. He has sound in his name. The word sound is in his name, okay? And if he's on board and he recognizes that's easily level 8.1, you do the math, Chad. You do the math. And that's why you're behind the camera, operating the buttons, and I'm on the screen. Because I know a hit and you don't. Wow. Okay. Now, the ideas says you got to watch the show to understand their bond. You got to watch the show to understand their bond. You got to watch the show to understand their bond. Okay, now let's take a minute here and say hey to some of our our new congregation that have just tuned in here. I'm saying Hopper is joining us, and Slushy, and Daniel Hennick is here, and Nora Angel is here. Thank you for joining us, everybody. And Yeah Boy is also here. Josh, so good to have you here. But let's also take a moment and say hey to some of the people who don't have an internet at home and they're watching on their TV. Well, there doesn't happen to be a single program for people on TV where we could see the names of the people watching on the TV. There isn't. So for them, what we have is we've set up it's a fax program. And what you can do is if you have a piece of paper with a picture on it, you could you could take that picture and put it into the fax program. And what happens is I get a piece of picture with the same picture on it. And then I can show it, right? So we'll take a look at a few of those right now, like this one here. This one here comes in from man of the name John Smith, who says, Dear Richard Burnish, I'm John Smith from Windows Technical Support. It's come to my attention your system has been infected by a Trojan virus. For information, for viewing the following sites, that's okay. You get the and this one comes, Tiny Shark, you've been noticed, okay? I see you, Tiny Shark, and welcome to the congregation. Okay, this next one here comes in from Ruth Carr, who says, I'm ready for you, Richard. I've done my chores. I've swept the floor. You'll make me wet when you come. You'll make me wet when you come through the door. When you come over, we will make love and kiss and hug and do things we shouldn't. My husband doesn't even stand a and it's a picture of Chad's mom. I don't know how. I don't know how they managed to get a photograph. How they managed to get a photograph, Chad, of Ruth. But I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Chad. I don't mean to laugh. I don't mean to laugh. It's not funny. Listen, you shouldn't be showing Chad's mom or revealing Chad's last name on the show. Okay, that's not the type of thing that we. It's okay. It's not the type of thing that's okay. Now, this one here comes in from man of the name Man, who says, Richard, we were supposed to. Okay, it's a picture of me being okay, that's out of context. Okay, he was making these actions to me, and I was not accepting this. This picture makes it look like it's weird. I'm participating, but that's not. This has been. I could tell that this is not. You can see there's a line right down the center of that one, right down the middle. That shows that these are two pictures being put together. That's not even true. Okay, now this one here, it's Chad's. Oh my God. I'm sorry, Chad. I won't show it. I'm sure. They sent it twice. They sent that twice. Well, this is why you should learn to be fixing this printer scanning, Chad, because that wouldn't be coming. How does it feel when you're on the other? When you're in the when they have that target on you? Okay, this one here comes in from Anya Nees. Anya Nees says, hello, Richard. This is Anya Nees from Montclair Sheriff Department. Can you please explain why our dog sniffed crack in your church? And it's a picture of again, it's been clearly another picture that's been put into this picture. And then they've added like as if my pants were pulled down like that. I don't. Some people are using that. Some people. Okay. This one comes in here from Foot Fan, who says 2020 brought us the return of Richard Burnish, but 2021 will bring us the return of something greater. That's right. The iCarly reboot is confirmed. Get hype. Danny Boy loves his teen feet. And it's a picture of a family. Okay. This one comes from a woman of the name Beans. Says, hey, how are you doing, little Richie? No one's called me that in a long time. Let me whisper in your ear and tell you something that you might like to hear. You got a nice Bible and your hair looks soft. Mind if I touch it? Mind if I touch you? Just kidding. And I see that it's soft. Now I'm just playing unless you say I can. And I'm known to be a real one. Well, thank you. From that sweet little lady there. Okay, we're going to do one more. Oh, these are all connected. Okay. Well, why didn't you say? You should write one of two, two of two, three of two on them, Chad, if there's more than one. Okay, so let me continue here. This goes, okay. Unless you could say, and I'm known to be a real Christian lady. They say a closed mouth doesn't get fed. So I don't mind asking for a prayer. You heard what I said. We need to make our way to the church and you could start using your Bible you like to pray. Have the Bible all open in the church. Wait till you see my Bible, Richie. Wait till you see my Bible. Wait till you see my Bible, Richie. Wait till you see Mama's Bible. I'm going to say prayers up in your Richie. Wait till you see my Bible. Well, I can't wait to get my fingers all up in that Bible. It sounds like you're excited about that one. Okay. Now, my producer Chad's telling me that we have to take a short commercial break, but we'll be right back with more of your phone calls after the break. So, stretch your legs, stretch those bluties, and we'll be right back after these short messages. God bless.
.97 Montclair Brawling is back. This Labor Day weekend, Brawling is only 97 cents a game from 9 till 7 p.m. Friday through Monday, pay only 97 cents a game. All of the brawlers that I play with are clean and have real strong physical traits. Why try some other man's brawling? I keep my brawling lanes fresh. I'm the real brawling boy, Ricky Dringer, and brawling is in my blood. Let's get something straight. It's not my fault that my son jammed those lanes. He broke the golden rule. Never come to the balls, let the balls come to you. So grab your gear and come on down for 97 cents a game at Brawling Alley. Let's get rolling. Get out of here, Dale.
It's time to make the Go Wireless switch to a better phone.
Choose from 12 of the hottest phones free, including the Razr.
The best nationwide minute plans with my faves.
Friendly local customer service and free accessories.
Rewind!
Choose from 12 of the hottest phones free, including the Razr.
The best nationwide minute plans with my faves.
Friendly local customer service and free accessories.
Go wireless. Get more pay less. Go wireless.
Glorious day. I'm Councilwoman Dr. Renee Baskerville, and I'm very excited to share this news with you. Once again, the Township of Montclair will be partnering with City Green Veggie Mobile Truck. We'll be coming into the south end of Montclair to the Community Saving Bank parking lot located at 323 Orange Road to bring fresh fruits and vegetables, flowers, honey, eggs, and other opportunities to the Township of Montclair. We're so excited to join our partners, Hackensack Meridian Mountainside Healthcare, along with the Partners for Health. Partners for Health do so many things in our township to make sure that we're all receiving adequate health care, education, and healthy opportunities. So we're really excited to be partnering with our partners from last year, and I just wanted to take a moment to thank them. So every other Wednesday until the end of November, The next date will be June 21st. Then we have July 5th and 19th, August 2nd, 16th, and 30th, and September 13th, 27th, October 11th and 25th, and November 8th. So they'll be coming from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. Again, that's at the Garden State.
Good news for people that have credit problems. Montclair Furniture is here for you. Now seriously, if you can't get credit in my store, you can't get credit anywhere. One of the benefits of a store on a houseboat is that I'm not selling my wares on land stolen from the Moheves. I can barely remember my life before this furniture. I bought some, and you should too. Now I am a perfect boy. My name is Sheehy, and you can count on it. Montclair Furniture.
I pray for my brother. Oh yeah. I pray for the show. I pray for the future of my long lost son. His name is Thomas. I pray for the viewers. I pray for the young. I pray Jesus loves me, and I pray he will come. Please come on me. It's among that prayer. It's among that prayer.
Wow. The Bible. I mean, what a magnificent thing. The Bible has many. Like a book, it's a book. It's kind of like a book. The Bible's kind of like a book. I literally go to the Bible for answers to everything. Just this morning, I woke up and I was wondering, what should I eat? Should I have for food? And then when I opened it I just cracked it like that, just like this. And right there on page 74, it said eggs. I had eggs. Now sometimes people say to me, you know, Richard, you spend a lot of time working. Do you ever have any fun? And yeah, like there's times where me and Chad will just sit in a chair and we'll just quickly just say our top favorite people in the Bible. You know, it'll just be like Peter, John, Jake, Joseph, Mary, and it's kind of a fun game that we like to play.
And you're watching The Ark on Montclair Public Access, TOS TV3.
What up to the Montclair Public Access channel in Cali? That's right, snooch to the nooch, to the Montclair Public Access channel in Cali. Represent.
Hello. Hello, everyone. Hello, and welcome. Welcome to the Ark. Live on Montclair Public Access, TOS TV3. I'm your host, Richard Burnish, and I'm here all night. We're here all night for you. Now, if you're just tuning into the show, you've only missed a small section of it. Some of the greatest stuff is still to come, okay? We've got Heather Klorbitz coming up later on the program, acting director from the Montclair Dance Academy. We have the Kidz Kabin coming up a little later in the show. And we're very excited, after our next commercial break, to unveil the season, like the premiere of The Frog, exclusive to the Kidz Kabin. So I'm seeing Lewis has joined us. Slushy, so good to have you, Slushy. Triumph the dog is here. That's a silly name. That's a silly name for a dog. Richard, the Jews have space lasers. The Muslims have ray guns. What do Christians have? Faith. Whole lot of good that does when coming. Well, that's you know what? Reading that bums me out. That makes me sad that you are so lost. You know? And I welcome everyone else in the congregation to express how sad I feel for you. Making a comment like that. Lasers. The man's talking about lasers like that. I feel sad. Now, where was I? We were talking about Triumph. The dog is here. I don't think it's a real dog. It's probably just somebody who put their typed in dog into the thing. A dog doesn't know how to use an internet anyway in that way. And they're all typing F, exactly. Because they all feel sad. Hokaro, welcome to the program. Celerium, so good to have you here. Leonidas, so good to have you here. So glad. Welcome. And so many familiar faces, Chad, I have to say. But okay, enough of that. What this is it's a call-in show, okay? You can call in the number at the bottom of the screen, 1-909. So I see you're a Christian mixed martial arts fighter. You know what we call those in actual mixed martial arts? 3 characters. Well, my stance on mixed martial arts is clear. Regular, mixed martial arts, like things like UFC and things like that. It's 2 guys in there, and they're laying on each other, and they're rubbing on each other, and their legs are going like this on each other, and they call it. They're doing bars. He's got them in a bar. He's got them in a bar or something like that, and they're grinding on each other. And like my opinion is clear. Okay, that is a gateway activity. Okay, that is a gateway activity that leads you down a path to gaiety and other Homo sapien behaviors. Next thing you know, you're going to be, saying I do, and that's just the start of the whole thing. Anyway, sorry about that, everybody. So what this is a call-in show. You can call the number at the bottom of the screen, 1-909-345-6434. My friend Michael is a big fan of the show, and I was wondering if you could say hi to him for his birthday. Well, hello, Michael. Happy birthday. Richard Burnish here on the Ark, taking a moment to recognize your birthday. We hope it's a great one, and you have everything. Your friends are over, and you guys are you're having fun with each other in your bodies, and everyone's just having a good time. Happy birthday, Michael. So if you want to, if you're searching for advice, whether spiritual or just looking for guidance, or you feel lost, or you need a friend, please call the number at the bottom of the screen, 1-909-345-6434, and speak to me. My name is Richard Burnish, and this show here is called The Arc, okay? And we're live on the internet and on Montclair Public Access TOS TV3. So let's go ahead here and open up those lines. Let's open up those lines, open up those lines, open up those lines, open them up, 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 open them up. Let's open up those lines. Come on, Chad. Open them up. All right. Okay, let's open up those GD lines. Let's open up those lines. Caller, can you hear me?
Dad?
Can you hear me? Can you hear that? Can you hear this? The song going?
You know what this is.
Oh my God! Can you hear this? And you can hear it. We're gonna rock out a little bit. We love this song. Let's open up those lines. Let's open them up. We love you, Jesus. We love you. Amen. Amen. Oh my, we love this one. We love this. Next song, and we love this song. And okay.
You know who this is, Dad. Just stop playing this game. I need to talk.
Okay. Hello. And welcome to the Arc.
I never thought we'd get to this point, Dad. I never thought we'd get to this point. You literally stopped paying for my college.
We have Ryan here on the line here.
And then you leave me.
How can I help you here, Ryan?
And then when I wanted to pay for my college, you left me.
Actually, Richard, you
well,
need to stop cucking your son.
Dad.
It says here that you're at...
And now I'm out here living by myself, homeless, by myself. And you know what? And my dad said, "Oh,
from the
grow
Montclair
up, be a man. You need to fuck up." Says a man who doesn't even help his son with anything.
He's looking for.
And then he just does this, and then he just does his show and says, "Oh, I have lots of money, but I paid fake money college."
Okay, hello. Okay, enough.
Okay,
Thomas.
I know you hear me.
Thomas. Okay, Thomas, I hear you. What do you want? What do you want? Okay.
No, it's freezing. It's cold. You know, and I'm at a payphone, and I've been homeless for the past 2 months. And then you took away my phone because you said that was your property, and I said fine.
Well, it belonged to the show. It belonged to the show, Thomas. I never gave it to you to keep. Slow down.
I couldn't find my
Slow down.
I haven't found my since, and I've been living like trailer trash. And then everybody's saying, "Oh, look, it's the Birdman! Birdman!" I don't care. And then you just do this every time. You just talk bad about me.
Thomas.
And I'm living, and I'm homeless, and I don't have anywhere to live. And then you have this show with the Prius and the Ferrari, and you act like you're something you're not.
Thomas, look at this.
Like you're not.
Look at this, Thomas. Okay? Look at this.
What?
Look at that school picture here. You see that?
No. Not with this again. No.
Look at that. Look right there. Look right there.
That's all you say.
You see that?
And I've been homeless the past 2 months.
He looks. You can't tell me that this is his school photo. His school photo. And he's right there. And he's looking like a GD bird. Well,
no.
Look at it, Thomas. Look at this.
Stop with the B word.
You brought this home, okay? And all the other kids, they look like other kids, okay? They look like other kids. And then there's you over there.
people are staring at me at this payphone, and they're like, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" "Oh no, I'm just talking to my dad right now.
I'm just saying.
I'm just talking to my dad."
Thomas, look.
And you know what?
Look at all the other kids. All the other kids, their faces look like faces. And then this kid over here looks like a goddamn bird. And and this is my son? That one's my son? Why couldn't this one be my son? Why couldn't I have that son?
You literally wouldn't let me go to college, and then now I'm homeless. And then now I'm by myself, and I'm eating bird
Look at
food,
it!
And you didn't help me.
Look at it, Thomas. Thomas.
I actually tried it. Maybe I am a bird. Maybe everyone just thinks I'm a
Thomas.
bird. And now I'm like, oh,
Thomas.
I'll eat the bird food.
I want you to look. Stop shouting. I want you to look at this photograph, okay? You know that song by Nickelbuck that goes, "Look at this photograph"? I want you to look at this photograph, just like in that song here. Okay? Now, look. Now. Okay. Now here you are, okay? The one that looks like that, right? That looks like that. Now, I want you to know, Thomas, that if this one was my son, or that one was my son, or even this one. See this one?
No.
What's his name?
No,
This is your class. What's his name?
No, he used to bully me. He used to bully me.
What's his name?
Please, not him.
It's Phil,
Edward.
right?
Stop.
Phil.
Don't bring up Edward. I don't
It's
want to
Phil.
talk about him anymore. He used
It's
to
Philip.
bully me.
This is Philip right here. And Philip used to bully
I
him.
can't keep track.
He
I can't keep track. Everyone wants to bully me.
He bullied Philip bullied him because he looked like a bird. And you know what? I stood up for you, Travis. I stood up for you, Thomas. I said Travis because that's not the right name. I stood up for you, but you know what? When I'm looking at this right now, I gotta say, I'm with Philip here. What's his name? What's his name?
No.
Thomas. This one.
Which one? The boy?
This
or
one.
The girl.
This one right here with my finger.
Edward. I know there was an Edward. Why do we even care? Who cares?
I want to know the name of this one.
And you just do all this stuff. Hey, we banned the B word. We banned bird. And then I still see it. Every time. Every time. And then I get
look at this.
The street that you're calling me a pedal fork, and you're trying to get me to go to jail. And you were saying, hey, look, Thomas was a pedophile, and I don't even know what that is. And you were just making stuff up so the cops could come get me and I go to jail and make license plates. I heard it. And you just wanted to make money off of me.
And I haven't got a single dollar from that.
And you wanted the life insurance, you got that, and then you wanted your son in jail, and then now what? You want me to? What do you want now? You want more? You want more labor? You're gonna do something? You're gonna call the cops or what? You're gonna make up stuff? You know, Dad, I don't even know. Okay, I don't even know.
Thomas.
What?
Thomas.
Well, I've been homeless. I've been living on my own.
Okay, stop shouting. Stop shouting. Calm down. Okay, calm down because you're being a bit of a burden right now. Calm down. Thomas, listen.
What?
If you can get Daddy that check for all those license plates, you could stay here with Chad.
No.
You could listen. Hold on. You could stay here in the basement with Chad until you find yourself a new home. You could stay down here. Chad's on this side. You could stay on that side. We'll put a cot down there, and you could stay here until you get back on your feet. But you got to get Daddy that check, Thomas. If you can do that, then you can stay here.
The insurance check?
No,
the insurance check?
Well, no, we want that license plate check. Okay, for your work.
You want me to go to jail?
Well, Thomas. Thomas, it's your choice. It has to be the license plate check, or it's got to be the insurance check. One of the two.
What if I'm doing license plates? Then that means I would be in prison, and I wouldn't live in your basement.
Only for a little while. Or the other option, there's one more option here. If you want to stay here, okay, and then you could live here in the basement, and you could sometimes be a guest. You could be like a co-host on the show. You got to earn it.
Like a stay-at-home mom or something.
You could work it off. You could work off your rent
work
here.
It off.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, okay.
You could work it off.
Yeah.
You could stay down here.
Okay.
Okay, I said there's 2 cots. There's only 1 cot. You'll have to sleep with Chad for now. You'll have to sleep with Chad for now, but then I'll help you get back on your feet. Okay, I don't want you to be on the street. It's a good deal. Leonidas says that's a good deal.
Okay. Yeah, Dad. Maybe like we could, I don't know, we could like wrestle and like play football and like stuff like that. Like you could.
Well, let's take it a step at a time. Like, I'll tell Chad to unlock the door if you come by tonight. I'm not going to be here, okay? Because I've got Dad's important. He's got a lot of important people to see. But you could come down here. You could bunk with Chad, and the next show, maybe you can help me. You can work it off.
Okay. Yeah.
We'll do like a father-son thing, but you got to get that insurance check.
Oh, yeah. I mean, whatever it takes, Dad.
Now, listen.
Yeah.
I'm not like however you want to sleep in the bed. You can go butt to butt. You can go butt to butt. You can go nuts to butts, or you could just do like D's up.
Wait.
Whatever, however you want to do it.
Wait, Dad, don't you have a bed too?
No, I don't live in the church.
I just like sleep in your.
I don't live in.
Maybe like with you.
Well, unless you have a car.
Don't you have a big king size bed? Don't you have the king size bed?
Maybe
I could just
Unless you have a car, Thomas, I drive back and forth. I drive back and forth, right? Unless you have your own car, you won't be able to. So you're gonna have to stay here with Chad.
No.
Chad's smiling. Chad's smiling. He's excited about this.
No, I mean I could sleep with you. Like that's what I like. I could sleep with Dad. Like I could, father son.
Yeah.
Sleep
yeah.
over.
Except exactly like that. It's exactly like that, except with Chad, and Chad can be your dad. You see what I'm saying here?
No, I mean
exactly.
Yeah, I know Chad, but like.
That's
great.
And then that's what we'll do.
You have the king size bed.
And then you
bigger.
And Chad can.
Guys,
it's a single.
You want to see Thomas sleep with Chad or Dad?
Just go
Chad or Dad?
Butt to butt, and then it's fine. Butt or nuts to butt.
Chad
so butt
or
to butt.
Dad?
Whatever you guys.
I say
do
Dad.
here.
I'm putting my hand up for Dad.
Let's go right ahead to our next call here. Well, and we'll see you very soon. And we hope that you have a good sleep with Chad, and maybe bring your own pillow. Hello, Shaw.
Dad, I love you.
Caller
Dad,
of the name.
I love you.
Shaw, welcome to the program.
Dad. I love you, Dad.
I'm the damn best.
Dad. Hey. Yeah, I love you back, Dad. Dad.
I need somebody to pound my froggy ass.
I don't know. Chad kind of smokes.
Shut up, you Canadian bitch. When you get a green card.
Oh, Dad. I don't really want to. Dad. Yeah, Dad. Dad, just playing a lot of loud right now. Dad, you say, I love
Why don't you get a green card, you fuckman bitch? Yeah, hey, my daughter is my niece. I'm jealous of my brother because he got a bad one. She grew up on me, said get a fucking line. made this face because of me. I treat him with a fucking razor. She's gonna leave her face when it gets talking with me with every tip and my neck. Oh my god. Somebody come talking about.
And let's go to our next caller here, where we have Chris on line 9. Welcome to the program, Chris. So good to have you here. My name is Richard, and you're live on the ARC on Montclair Public Access TOS TV3, and also on the internet, which Chad is telling me that we're also doing programming.
Richard, I know who you are. I know you too well. Way too well, Richard.
Well, welcome, to the show.
I've called in multiple times, Richard, and over the past month, and, me and you, we've had our contentions. I was a student at UC Berkeley, and I told you you had Bates, and I was wrong. And they kicked me out of school, Richard. And they kicked me out of school. I have no more housing. My parents won't pay for me anymore. Mm-hmm. And I wanted to know if I could have your forgiveness. Is there a way it could buy
well, you called you called on the program. You called in here, Chris, and you told everyone that I had bird AIDS, and you're asking me to forgive you for just making that up. What type of man?
I didn't make it up. We just got some data wrong, Richard.
Now what? Hold the phone, Chris. What type of man would I be if I just said I accept your apology?
Well, listen, Richard.
I'll tell you. Well, no, hold on. I'm not asking you. I'm not asking you, okay? I'll tell you what type of man that I'd be. I'd be a great man. I'd be a fantastic man if I could forgive you like that. That is that's even better than Jesus, or equal or better than. And guess what, Chris?
I would work on your art for free.
Chris, I forgive you.
Thank you, Richard.
I forgive you because, listen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, Richard.
Listen,
I've been out on the
I got
street.
it on the street.
Here, I'm making
I
an
want
offer,
to make
man.
it an offer.
Okay.
Okay.
So
I've been on the street and
Richard, you're
not taking me seriously.
Richard.
Oh,
well, no.
Richard.
Richard, please. You pastor. You pastor.
GD.
You be Richard.
My name is Richard.
My name
Burnish,
is Richard,
and I have Babe.
And I have. You see, that's what. See, I'll just give you an example, Chris. If that's what you sound like, okay? That's what you sound like when you're me right here, and you have iPads in your ear, and you're listening to what's coming into your ears. I just wanted to give you an example of what it sounds like to be.
Richard, those are even real iPads. They're paper iPads. I saw it.
You're missing the point here. I was trying to give you an example of what you sounded like, okay? And you didn't like it. You started to cry, okay? That's what you did.
You want to hear an example?
You broke down and you started crying like a little baby boy.
Sound like, Richard? Ooh, I'm a bird man who takes
You broke down like a little baby boy, okay? You couldn't even last, and you didn't have the plums to sit in this seat, because you'd start crying. I just gave you a little taste of what you sounded like, and you started to cry.
Boo-hoo. I'm a
shut up.
bird man.
You shut up.
Boo-hoo. Bird man.
You shut up.
I've been living with Thomas
Shut
on the
up.
streets, you know.
Bryce.
Me and Thomas have been out
Bryce.
here on the streets.
Bryce.
And,
Bryce, you tell him to shut up.
He told me. You know what?
Yeah, you shut up. You tell him to shut up.
Get out of here.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
Get out of here.
Tell him to get out of here.
Get out of here, Richard.
Get out of here. Ryan, tell him to get out of here. Tell him to get out of here, Ryan. Ryan, tell him to get out of here.
No,
King.
You know what, Richard, you bastard?
King, tell him to get out of here. You tell this Chris to get out of here. Tell him to get out of here. Chris, tell him to get out of here. You tell him. I'm going to stick it right in his Richard. I'm going to stick my Richard right up his Richard. And he won't be laughing when my Richard's right up his Richard. I'm Richard. I'm going to stick my Richard right up his Richard. Tell him I'm going to put his Richard in his Richard. Come on, King. Tell him to put his Richard in there. Shove your Richard in his Richard.
Richard fucking chat. I fucking hate that fake ass pastor.
Richard has bait.
What is going on here?
The fucking.
Why is this happening?
Okay. I think we've got a problem with our phone lines. So we're gonna while we're waiting for Chad to sort those out, let's hop over to our fax machine, where we have messages from people watching on television. So let's take a look at some of those. Okay. And this one comes in from a woman of the name Monica. It says, "Hi, Richard. Chad was in my house today. He said he needed to fix pipe. Not only was he fat and sweaty, but there was a stain on his shirt." Okay. Now this one here comes in from Big B, who says, "Have you broken the news yet about Little B?" I don't like that one. I don't like that. Unacceptable. Colby. Just like that, right into the, not right into it, but it's pretty close. It was pretty close to a perfect net. I was going like this, and then it went right in there, and it would have gone in there, but it almost went right in there. Okay, this one comes in from, whoa, hold the phone. MC Dad's Cream. MC Dad's Cream. We haven't heard from him in a while here. Now, he's been challenging Montclair poet Cole Dean. There's been a bit of a feud, a bit of a back and forth between these two. Now, Cole Dean, as you know, has been #1 for many years. Many years. Until the new kid on the block, MC Dad's Cream, started to challenge him. And here it is here. MC Dad's Cream says, "Back once again, MC Dad Cream. Here for an update about that Homo sapien Cole Dean. I heard he went through with his transition. Made his penis disappear like a magician. Stands on the corner all night long. And for $1.50 will suck your dong. MC Dad's Cream." Wow. That I don't know how he's gonna. Anyway, Dean, if you're watching, MC Dad's Cream has called you out. And until you respond, until you have a response, he's going to sit up there number one. All right, this next one comes in from Messiah Olives, who says, it was finally nice to see you lose your CMMA record in last week's fight. That is doing that. Someone, you could clearly see that this head has been added on to that. And also Leroy wouldn't even fit in this. Leroy wouldn't even fit in this square image, in this image box. He couldn't even. So that's how you know that this one is fake and it's not even true. This one comes in from man of the name Sheehy. Says, bad news for Richard Burnish. You owe me $600,000 for finishing your arc. You got 30 days to pay up or me and the Mahivis are going to curse you and give you my herpes. He says, you got 30 days to pay up or me and the Mahivis are going to curse you and give you the herpes. Herpes. He's going to give you the herpes. I'm also a vengeful boy. And you can count on it. You can count on it. That one comes in from Sheehy. Oh. Okay. Now this one comes in from Kira Tasaki. Kira Tasaki says, hello. Hi, hello. Hi, glorious day, Richard. Furnace. It's Burnish, actually. Eat money like perfect boy. Drink dad's cream with hearts and ignore the haters and trolls. And it's a picture of a cat. Like that. And he's got a cat. Like that. Thank you, Kira Tasaki. Oh, fresh off the press. Cole Dean. It's got a double header. Okay, we're gonna go through these two, and then we're gonna take our. Chad's telling me we have to take a commercial break, but let's do it. Now he's calling out MC Dad as a response. He says, your name's a sham. Calling yourself cream. You might be orange, but your rhymes are green. You lack the flavor and smoothness of Dad's. When Richard hears you, he mutes his iPads. Your rhymes are weak, an empty ornament. COVID been bad? You're looking mighty corpulent. Oh! He's got more. He says, MC Dad's cream coming straight from the gutter. No rhymes, no ladies, and a hell of a stutter. I made your mom moan till she had no voice. You can't afford Dad's cream, so you're drinking President's Choice. Cole Dean is back, and Tiny Shark said it right there. Cole Dean is back. And just like that, MC Dad is going right in the trash. Colby, that time it went in. That time it went in, Chad. Tell them it went in. That time it went in. Sometimes I say it goes in when it, but that time it really went in. Okay. Now, we're going to be right back. We're going to take a short break. And we'll be right back after this commercial break with our special guest from the Montclair Dance Academy. So stretch your hammies and do some burpees, and we'll be right back after these short messages. God bless.
If you're feeling hurt, then your catch is out.
We want to find out some things about you. I understand that you have a very interesting background. So let's talk about you. Let's see. First off, let's go back to where you were born and when.
I was born in Boston, Massachusetts. You can still hear my accent. And it was November 9th, 1930.
1930, so.
So doing the math.
Okay,
yeah.
So that makes you
88. Yes.
Okay. Good age.
It's, as long as I can get up out of bed, stand up and walk, it's a great age.
That's a number I want to see.
I hope you do. I hope you do.
So when did you come to Montclair? And what was that brought you here? From, did you?
Hello, Montclair. I'm 3rd Ward Councilor Lori Price Abrams. With my family, I wish all our friends and neighbors and fellow residents happy holidays. And I wish you blessings of health and well-being for you and yours. You know, all of the year-end holidays are about bringing light to the darkness. And each of us, too, has an ability to bring light to darkness. And I want to thank the so many volunteers and people who serve in all kinds of capacities in this community for enriching us that way. I know relationships with our friends and family are what help us be resilient to facing the challenges that we've had. And with you, I'm looking forward to brighter days and all of us getting together in 2021.
It's time to make the Go Wireless switch to a better phone.
Choose from 12 of the hottest phones free, including the Razr.
The best nationwide minute plans with my faves.
Friendly local customer service and free accessories.
Rewind!
Choose from 12 of the hottest phones free, including the Razr.
The best nationwide minute plans with my faves.
Friendly local customer service and free accessories.
Go wireless. Get more payless. Go wireless.
Good news for people that have credit problems. Montclair Furniture is here for you. Now seriously, if you can't get credit in my store, you can't get credit anywhere. One of the benefits of a store on a houseboat is that I'm not selling my wares on land stolen from the Mojaves. I can barely remember my life before this furniture. I bought some, and you should too. Now I am a perfect boy. My name is Jihi, and you can count on it. Montclair Furniture.
97-cent Montclair Brawling is back. This Labor Day weekend, Brawling is only 97 cents a game from 9 till 7 p.m. Friday through Monday, pay only 97 cents a game. All of the brawlers that I play with are clean and have real strong physical traits. Why try some other man's brawling? I keep my brawling lanes fresh. I'm the real brawling boy, Ricky Dringer, and brawling is in my blood. Let's get something straight. It's not my fault that my son jammed those lanes. He broke the golden rule. Never come to the balls, let the balls come to you. So grab your gear and come on down for 97 cents a game at Brawling Alley. Let's get rolling. Get out of here, Dale.
Words and then is it live? Check. Yeah, pastor. That's great. How long do we have? Okay. Okay, yeah, I'm ready. Give me a warning next time. Fucking told you about that. Fucking asshole. Fucking tell me before the fucking lights come on. It hits me right in the fucking eyes. You fat fucking cunt. Fucking tell me. Just say you're putting the lights on, you fucking fat fuck. You're so fucking fat. I'm fine. Fuck off. Okay, we ready? Fucking bring it up. Hello, everyone. Hello. And welcome. Welcome to the program. One sec here. Just one sec. I think I accidentally, I got something in my eye. Yeah. So, if you're just tuning in and you're just joining us now, you've missed a bit of the show, unfortunately, but we still have a little bit left. Okay, we're just about to get our special guest on the line. Heather Klorbitz is going to be joining us any second now as we wait for her phone call. And we're going to talk a little bit about the Montclair Dance Academy. Okay, so you're gonna enjoy this next little bit, and right after that, we're gonna go right into the Kidz Kabin, where Noir Angel knows it. We're gonna debut the Frog for the first time. The Frog's gonna be tonight, right in a few minutes, right after this interview. Actually, we're gonna jump right in to the Kidz Kabin featuring the Frog. Now, while we wait for Chad to connect the lines here. I'd like to just say hello to some of the new faces that I'm seeing here. I see someone of the name Tweechers here. Welcome, Tweechers. Welcome. So good to have you in the congregation. God bless you. I see Roland. Welcome, Ruland, to the congregation. And Hopper is still with us. Daniel Hennick. So good to have you here, Daniel. Tobar. So good to have you. Thank you for tuning in. And a man of the name Carl de Linden is here. If everyone could say hello to a man of the name Carl de Linden. And Terex80 and Max Blasto. That's a cool name. Max Blast. It's like a tongue bister. You can't say it. You want to say it, but you can't say it. It's like a blister like that. Max Blaster. You can't even say it. You can't. You try, but you can't. And Miramisu is also here. And Patrick Carlton. Hello, Patrick. And the Champ. Hello, Champ. Jonathan Hall. So good to have you here. Chad, can we please connect this call? I don't want to keep talking to these people, please. Elliman is here, and Ben, and Cole Dean is in the chat. Ladies and gentlemen, a celebrity in the house, Montclair poet, Cole Dean has joined the chat. Now, I want you to all to type Cole Dean in that chat. I want you to type in Cole Dean and truly, give some love to the Montclair poet defending his title. You know what? I think that we should have a challenge. We should have like a rap challenge, like a kind of like a beat off, and we'll see who's the best at doing beats. Like a beat off competition, and then we could have. That's what we're gonna do, Chad. Let's do a beat off competition to decide who is the #1 rappist in all of the world. It doesn't have to be Montclair; it could be the world, I guess. Look at that. Cole Dean. They're all typing Cole Dean. Cole Dean. Cold. Well, I once said Cold Bean. Can you please delete that one? Jonathan Hall says Cold Bean. That's not his name. Okay. All right. Now it says Cold Ween. I'm going to take away your wrenches. If you can't stop them from saying that, I'm going to take away your wrench. All right? I said Cold Dean. I want you to type Cold Dean, and every time that they says Cold Bean or words that aren't Dean, you're not deleting them. That's your one job, Chad. That's your one job. It's your one job. Come, seriously, guys, can you not block that? I want you to delete those. If I'm not making myself clear, I'm making myself clear. Mods, I want you to delete that. I don't want to see anything other than Cole Dean, or you guys are going to lose your wrenches. If anyone is interested in becoming a moderator for this show and replace the current ones, that would be great, because as you can see here, they're not doing a great job at stopping anything. So literally, I'll accept anyone. Would be better than this team here. That Chad is, of course, that Chad is chosen. So, all right. So please send your application to Richard at richardburnish.org, and we'll take a look at that. All right, we have our special guest here on the line. Let's introduce Heather. Heather, can you hear me? Heather.
Hello.
Heather, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, Richard.
Okay, Heather. Okay, sorry about that. We had some problem with our team here who aren't doing their job. But okay, I'd like to welcome Heather Klorbitz, acting director from the Montclair Dance Academy. Now, Heather, thank you, first of all, for being on the program. And for those of us who may not know, maybe you could tell us a little bit more about the Montclair Dance Academy.
Yeah, sure. Well, it's based on the Montclair Sharing Dance Seniors Program. And this class starts with a warm-up, moves through a set of theme dances, and finishes with a sing-along. There is no prior dance experience required. We just want to teach these dirty little seniors how to cut rug and boogie down.
Yeah, it sounds like they really enjoy cutting rug. I gotta say, you sent a clip earlier. I'm gonna play the clip. Oh wait, I'll play the clip a little later once we talk a bit more, I guess, about this. Now, I would imagine that movement would have a lot to do with learning how to dance, right? Like, what types of options do you offer seniors who may not move as quickly as other seniors? It says cold Pete up there, Chad. Take that. Thank you. Sorry about that, Heather. Please continue.
Oh, that's okay. Movement is key for healthy aging, maintaining loose orifice, and verifying quality of life. And music is a wonderful medium for setting the mood. Activities can be done from standing, sitting, and even horizontal positions.
Yeah, I've read about those zontal positions. I've read that sometimes you want to go zontal for like for certain positions. You want to be in a certain way. Now,
that's right.
I'm wondering, Heather, how is a senior able to dance while sitting? Like, how can you dance while you're sitting? How can you do a dance when you're sitting in a chair? You want to get up there, you want to move some air, but you're sitting in a chair. You know what I'm saying? You want to get up there and shake your hair, but you're sitting in a chair. So how do they do it?
Well, most sections are done with chairs in a circle. And it's a chance to be social, exploring those dirty old bodies and holes with creativity in a supportive setting. In these classes, there is no wrong way to dance, and there are no routines to remember. Again, Richard, no prior dance experience is required. A hole is a hole, right?
Right. Yeah. Now, what are some of the different options that you have during these classes?
Well, options for classes included a seated class, a standing class, or a mixed class, where each participant chooses whether to do the activities while sitting or standing. That way, a senior is able to do both, whether they want to relax their holes or get up and move that gross, wrinkled old body. For those who like to watch, we even have special watcher seats set up in the back corner. And remember, once a month we hold our Montclair Dancing in the Sheets class for those who may be limited to that horizontal mobility only.
Well, that's great news, Boris.
No, my name's Heather. Boris is the guy that teaches the class.
Okay.
Boris
So-
Kuntsakova.
Right. So, okay. Well, who teaches the class?
Well, we're proud to say the classes are led by Montclair Sharing Dance Seniors Program founder and professional instructor Boris Kuntsakova, who has over 20 years of experience of teaching dirty dances to those dirty little seniors of various abilities.
Yeah.
And we are happy and proud to say now that Boris has been officially pardoned, he's able to visit schools, playgrounds, and community centers once again.
Well, he could visit those schools and he could visit those playgrounds and community centers. Sorry, I got excited there, and I thought that you were Boris for a moment. Then I remembered that you're not Boris, you're Heather. Now,
I'm Heather, yeah.
Now
Boris teaches, I'm the
yeah,
director.
of course, that's obvious. Now you sent us a clip of some of this of these dirty little holes moving around, right?
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we're gonna run that clip real quick here, so we can show some of the people watching at home what it looks like when those dirty little wrinkly holes move a little bit. And there it is right there. So everybody I just played the clip for everybody, Heather. And I got to ask, where do you get your ideas for what song to play? Because obviously there's a lot of different songs that you can play. Where do you get your ideas?
You got to watch the show to get the ideas. I watch the show and then I get the ideas. You got to watch the show to get the ideas.
Yeah, but when they're dancing,
you gotta watch the show to get
and
the ideas.
you got those dirty little seniors, right? And they got that filthy little hole. How do you get your ideas for getting them how to move like that?
So you got to watch the show to get the ideas. You got to watch the show to get the ideas.
Well, there's
to watch the show to get the ideas.
There's this guy named it's like Celerium, and he says that this Ryan guy is cool, but at the same time, the same dude every time gets old. What do you say to that?
You got to watch the show to get your ideas.
Well, here this guy is, and he's saying
You got to watch the show.
He's saying that the same guy over and over, right? Because if he's saying that, listen, if you're going to use the same guy over and over, I'm not going to want to watch this because it's the same thing over and over. What do you say to him?
You got to watch the show. You got to watch the show to get the ideas. You got to watch the show to get the ideas.
You got to watch the
to get
show.
The ideas. You got to watch the show.
Yeah.
Get the ideas. You got to watch the show to get the ideas.
You got to watch
You gotta
the
watch the show to get the
motherfucking
ideas.
show to get some fucking ideas. Say it like that.
You got to watch the show to get the ideas.
No. Say it. You got to tell them to watch the fucking show. Tell them.
You got to watch the motherfucking show to get the ideas.
You got to watch the motherfucking show. That's the only way. It's okay.
You got to watch the motherfucking show to get the fucking ideas. You got to watch the motherfucking show. Then you get the ideas.
If you don't watch the motherfucking show, how do you get some motherfucking ideas? Fuck!
You can't. You gotta watch that fucking show to get the fucking ideas. Watch the fucking show to get the fucking ideas. Gotta watch the motherfucking show to get the fucking ideas. You gotta watch the show to get the ideas.
Okay, when do these classes happen?
Oh, when do they happen? Classes are always on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 4 p.m., right before dinner and bedtime. But Boris also teaches those special classes sporadically for when he has the sudden urge.
Okay, that makes sense. But is there anything that students should bring when attending the dance class?
Did you want to know what kind of dances they'll be doing first, or that's kind of relative to probably know that before you gotta learn what you need to bring? I'll just tell you about it all.
Well, that's great news. But what types of dances will you be teaching these dirty little seniors?
Seniors will be able to learn from many different kinds of dancing, depending on their abilities and memory capacity. The dances include waltz, ballroom, couch, foxtrot, table, tap, grind, folk, pole, Irish, lap, twitch, flail, contemporary, and swing, just to name a few. Boris is constantly tailoring the classes to his needs and desires and is adding new styles and routines all the time.
Well, that's great news, Boris. What types of... It's my turn to talk.
What stuff should they bring with them? I could let you know what they should... You asked me that before.
No. That's... Well, that... No. Well, that's great news, Boris. What types of dances will you be teaching these dirty little seniors during the classes?
Waltz, ballroom, couch, foxtrot, table, tap, grind, folk, pole, Irish, lap, twitch, flail, contemporary, and swing. And that's just a few.
Well, enough of that jibber jabber. When do these classes happen?
Tuesdays and Thursdays at 4 p.m., right before dinner and bedtime. And then Boris has his special classes sporadically throughout the week for when he has the sudden urge, of course.
Yeah, okay. Is there anything that students should bring while attending these classes?
Well, the list is pretty small and simple. Boris requests that everyone brings a change of clothes, fresh towels, bank information or a void check, and a copy of the most recent living will and testament to ensure that the class runs smoothly and easily for him and all of the attendees.
So you want to make sure you're bringing a void check?
Yeah, that's right, Richard. You want to make sure you're bringing in your bank information or a void check, for ease and accessibility.
All right. Well, tell us, Heather, where can people go for more information?
Well, for more information, just drop by the Montclair Dance House right here in Montclair. Alternatively, you can email me at Heather Klorbitz, that's KLORBITS, at montclairdancing.org. But most old-timers don't really know how to use a computer, so we recommend just stopping by.
Yeah.
We are pretty accessible. We're in a great location right next door to the Beaver Market.
Okay, well, thank you, Heather, for joining us and teaching us more about the Montclair Dance Academy. Do you have any final thoughts?
No final thoughts. Just remember, if you have any questions, just come on by here, right next door to the Beaver Market, and we'll tell you everything you need to know.
Okay. Well, there's also this guy who's saying that having the same guy do all of the interviews is boring. What do you say to that?
So you got to watch the show to get the ideas.
You got to watch the show. You got to watch the show to get the ideas.
You got to watch the show.
You got to watch that show. Okay, well, thank you for joining us.
You got to watch the show to get the ideas.
Thank you for joining us.
My pleasure.
God bless you.
God bless you.
God bless you. Okay. Now, we're going to take a short break, and we'll be right back with the Kidz Kabin featuring the frog. So hang in there, but we'll be right back after these short messages. God bless. Wow. The Bible. I mean, what a magnificent thing. The Bible has many. Like a book, it's a book. It's kind of like a book. The Bible's kind of like a book. I literally go to the Bible for answers to everything. Just this morning, I woke up and I was wondering, what should I eat? Should I have for food? And then when I opened it I just cracked it like that, just like this, and right there on page 74 it said eggs. I had eggs. Now, sometimes people say to me, you know, Richard, you spend a lot of time working. Do you ever have any fun? And yeah, like there's times where me and Chad will just sit in a chair and we'll just quickly just say our top favorite people in the Bible. You know, it'll just be like Peter, John, Jake, Joseph, Mary, and it's kind of a fun game that we'd like to play. Another good question is, how many people have Bibles? How many people own them? Well, you're probably surprised to know that there are over 70 million Bibles on planet Earth as of today. I go to schools a lot, and I work with kids, specifically teens, because I that's a good time while they're learning about their bodies. I'm learning from them, and it's easier to teach somebody about the Bible once they kind of have a better sense of their own body, and their bodies are changing, and there's new things that are happening in their bodies that are new to them, and it's a great time to show them the Bible. Now, sometimes people will say that, you know, the Bible isn't their thing. Why? Richard, why should I read the Bible? And my response is always the same. You know, like, life is like a dance floor, and God is the DJ. I mean, it's all in there. It's interesting to me in a way that's not good or bad. Imagine all of the things on the earth and outside of the earth, like all of the things everywhere. If you could imagine how big that is, and then to take all of those things and almost like a zip file, you put it into a book. Now, imagine you had a Bible, and you were to take all of the characters.
Hi, I'm Robert Jackson, the mayor of Montclair. I'm thrilled to celebrate with my colleagues the 150th anniversary of Montclair, the best township in the world. We look forward to great events, and great happenings as we go through this year of celebration and contributing again to this great community. Thank you.
Happy birthday, Montclair!
Hello, Montclair. This is 4th Ward Councilor David Cummings. I want to wish you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. As I reflect back on this year, it's one of the most difficult of my life, but we got through it. Yes, the COVID-19 wreaked havoc on this community, on this county, on this state, and on the world. But we're here, and as you look forward to 2021, I hope you really take stock of how lucky we are that we have this wonderful country and this wonderful town that we live in. I personally want to make sure that I wish all of you a happy, a healthy, and a safe 2021.
Glorious day. I'm Councilwoman Dr. Renee Baskerville, and I'm very excited to share this news with you. Once again, the Township of Montclair will be partnering with City Green Veggie Mobile Truck. We'll be coming into the south end of Montclair to the Community Saving Bank parking lot located at 323 Orange Road to bring fresh fruits and vegetables, flowers, honey, eggs, and other opportunities to the Township of Montclair. We're so excited to join our partners, Hackensack Meridian Mountainside Healthcare, along with the Partners for Health. Partners for Health do so many things in our township to make sure that we're all receiving adequate health care, education, and healthy opportunities. So we're really excited to be partnering with our partners from last year, and I just wanted to take a moment to thank them. So every other Wednesday until the end of November, the next date will be June 21st. Then we have July 5th and 19th, August 2nd, 16th, and 30th, and September 13th, 27, October 11 and 25th, and November 8th. So they'll be coming from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. Again, that's at the Garden State Community Bank parking lot located at 323 Orange Road from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m., alternating Wednesdays. And one more bit of information. They do accept SNAP dollars, and they also will give you City Green bucks back. So if you come on, say, June the 21st, and you purchase some goods at that time, they'll give you a $10 City Green buck certificate so that when you come back on August 2nd, you'll be able to already have $10 to go towards your healthy fruits and vegetables. So I'd like to thank all of our partners, encourage you all to walk and bike and come on out and eat your healthy greens. And thank you so much to City Green Veggie Mobile. And the City Green Farm, just so that you'll know, is located right in Clifton, New Jersey off of Valley Road.
Hello, everyone. Hello. Hello. And welcome back. Rich, I cannot take these ads. They're making me go insane. Oh, good one. I like a sense of humor like that. So, Oh, so good to be back. Hello, Roozies. Hello, Aaron is here. Will Franklin. The Lost Ghoul is here. And the Ghost Lad is here. It's now time for the Frog. Frog time. Well, it's just about frog time. That's right. It's just about frog time. We're moments away from unveiling the Frog, a new Montclair addition to the Kidz Kabin. Now, before the Frog, let's hop right into the Kidz Kabin. Lewis says, I love these ads. See, it doesn't make him insane. Droop says, notice me. Go away, Richard, and show us the Frog. Well, we're not ready for the Frog just yet. We're gonna do the kids. We're gonna do our birthdays and our artwork, and then we're gonna debut the Frog. So here we go. Strap on your skates. Uh-oh, here comes trouble. The Kidz Kabin. Now, what the Kidz Kabin is, if you're just tuning in for the first time, it's an opportunity to recognize some of the kids in our community. It's an opportunity to share accomplishments and share goals and share a little bit of art and worship at the same time. We all love Jesus Christ, and we all believe that he's our Lord and Savior. So any artwork kind of depicting that, or any other types of worship art, is also going to be shown on the show. Now, we've grown the Kidz Kabin. It's called the Kidz Kabin, but we also show, there's adults in the Kidz Kabin as well, isn't there, Chad? Because they're still kids at heart, and that's what's important. That's what's important here, is that you still maintain young at heart. So, without further ado, this is the Kidz Kabin. And if you want to be featured on the Kidz Kabin, I recommend you go to the website, richardburnish.org, and there's a section there to send in your photographs. And we make copies, though, because we can't send them back. I'll be keeping them in my private desk. Okay, so let's hop into it. Let's get right in. Kidz Kabin. Okay. All right, let's play some Clutch. Oh, first off, let's do some birthdays. Some birthdays for this week. All right. Now here we have Olivia with her partner Liam, who Liam is celebrating a birthday right here, and she's doing a bit of a hug on him, and he's enjoying it. He's enjoying it. You can tell by his smile. and he's doing pretty well, because I think that might be a Latina. Yeah. Okay, happy birthday goes out to Noah, who's turning 18 years old. Happy birthday, Noah. And it's Noah and his family here. Okay, whoa, look at these two. Who is this? Is this Bonnie and Clyde? Is this Bonnie and Clyde, Chad? No, this is Emma and Oliver. I guess they are celebrating their pregnancy here. I guess Emma is pregnant with their baby. And you can look and you can see, I know that because you can look at the stomach there and you can see that there's a baby inside of her body. And that's cool. All right, happy birthday goes out to Ava. Ava, who's turning 40 years old, doesn't look a day over 14. If you know what I mean, guys? I'm just kidding. Happy birthday to Ava. This is little William here celebrating his birthday. Happy birthday, William, this week. And here he is dressed up as an ape, and it says, I am Curious George. And that's Curious George. I guess he's dressing up for his birthday here. That's cool, too. Okay, here we have James and Sophia. I guess they're celebrating an anniversary. Like I said, you're never too old when, you're a child. When you're a child at heart. When you're a child at heart, you're welcome on the program. So this is James and Sophia here. And there's a message, I guess, that Sophia writes here. It's that this is my husband, James, and he likes to clean up after we're done. Likes to clean up. I guess he must be from the banana. I guess the banana makes a bit of a mess, and he cleans up. Well, look at these girls. Hold the phone. Okay. Well, okay. So this is Isabella's birthday. Now, from what I understand here, Isabella is the girl that's I don't know if you can see here on the left wearing the fuchsia tank top there. That's Isabella, and it's her birthday. And these are her friends, Charlotte, Amelia, Mia, Harper, and Evelyn. And they're all pretending like they're doing smoking in the picture. And it's just for fun, though. Looking good, girls. It's a good-looking gang. Wish I could... Okay, here. We also have Benjamin celebrating his birthday. Happy birthday to Benjamin, who's turning 18 years old there. And he's with all these beautiful women here. And they're clapping because it's his birthday. And they're having a lot of fun. And he looks like he's having a great time. Happy birthday to Lucas, who's turning 8 years old. Happy birthday, Lucas. He's got that helmet on, and he's probably riding dirt bike. He's probably riding dirt bike, Chad. All right. Here we have Abigail. Is eating at... okay. Okay, happy birthday goes out to Emily, who's turning 10 years old. Happy birthday, and she's drawing a picture there. And she's having a great time because she's being artistic and she's being creative. She's being creative. Super creative. Well, thank you. Thank you for that, Emily. Okay, here we have here no, not Eliza. This is Ella. Wow. Next, please. Happy birthday goes out to Elizabeth. Looking great, Elizabeth. Happy birthday. I hope you had a great one here. Happy birthday goes out to Mason. Look at this dude rocking the party, and he's got a shirt that says Google on it. He's wearing his Google shirt, and he's celebrating his birthday, and he's killing it. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you, Mason. I hope it was a great one. Okay, happy birthday goes out to Camilla. Camilla there. Happy birthday, Camilla. And she's done her hair up in bows, and she's in this photograph here. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to Ethan, is also celebrating his birthday this week, and it looks like he's wearing a pair of Jordans. I recognize those as the Jordan 11 Space Jams. He's jamming it. He likes to get jammed. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Our next one comes in from, what does it say here? Alexander. Alexander. Okay. Alexander. Luna here is also celebrating her birthday. Happy birthday, Luna. She's turning 66 years old. And I got to say, Luna, you're looking good. You don't look a day over 12. You know what if you know what I mean. It looks like your age is still on the clock. So you're old. Yeah. All right. This is Henry and his wife, Sophia. And I guess she's dressed up like a cow. And it's fun to pretend. It's super fun to pretend. And here they are doing make-believe there. That's cool, too. That's cool. Well, thank you for that, Henry and Sophia. Okay, happy birthday goes to Avery, who's turning 17 years old. Happy birthday, Avery. Holy fuck. Happy birthday to Mila. All right. Happy birthday to Scarlett, who's turning 6 years old. Scarlett. Happy birthday, Penelope is also celebrating her birthday this week. Happy birthday, Penelope. Looking good. I like those clouds in the back there. Okay, happy birthday to Jacoby, who's also celebrating his birthday. Happy birthday, Jacoby. This one here is Daniel and his father. It's sent in from his father. And he says, Richard, whenever my son is misbehaving, I tell him to smell his mother on my fingers. Okay. All right. We also have Logan here, who's celebrating a happy birthday. Happy birthday to Logan. And he's got his T-Rex on his bed sheets there. And he's got the Batman PJs that say pow. And he's powing it, and he's plowing. Happy birthday to Daniel. And then we have a prom announcement here to Layla and Jackson. Layla and Jackson here. Congratulations to you guys. Always good to see young Christian couples getting together for the purpose of doing babies. So great to see that. And okay, next one, please. And okay, and that is Kidz Kabin. And that is the Kidz Kabin. Wow, what a great a group of everybody. Thank you so much for sending those in. And I want to wish you all a happy birthday this week. I hope you had a great one. I hope it was a great time for everybody. Now let's hop into the next part of the Kidz Kabin, where we feature artwork drawn by kids in our community. So let's kick it off. Let's kick it off.
Kidz Kabin.
Kidz Kabin, indeed. Okay. Now this drawing comes in from Jackson here, and it says it's a drawing of the best movies. And it's he's got a chef, and he's got a man there with a vest and ears, and a rhino, and all those other types of things like that. Okay, this one comes in from Chloe. Chloe drew this one here, and it says Richard, and it's got Chad in there, and yeah, and it's okay. All right, this one comes in from Cora, age 5 years old. Richard loves mommy, and it's a picture of, I guess, Cora's mother when we're like doing a hug like that. Okay, not happy birthday. This is a drawing that comes in from Tilly, age 7. Richard bakes a cake, and it's doing a cake there. Another drawing there's a lot of them of Richard going on here. It says Richard blows Chad's whistle, and he's got a big whistle, and this one's done by Jen, age 6, and he's doing he's like, I can't do it. Can you do the whistle with the fingers? Put your fingers in your mouth holes. That's all of the whistling I can do, but that's why. Yeah. Okay, this one goes out to this one's from Tina. It says Richard as the drawing there. It's a picture of Richard. Just for further reference, my hair is brown, and it's not black, but it's brown here. All right, now this one is a really great drawing coming in from Jack. Okay, this one's coming in from Jack, and it's just no title on this one. I guess it's maybe that's Jack in the back with he's playing with a remote control race car, or he's they're playing Nintendo or something like that. Video games. Okay, The next one is, well, look at the colors on this one. Wow. From Victoria. She's a little older. This is Victoria from 18 years old. She's a teenager there, and it's a picture of Richard in the back, and it's a bear and another bear, and they're watching the show. They're watching the show, and it's got a picture of Richard in the back, and the time says like that it's time it's time for the Kidz Kabin is what it says. Okay. All right, this one comes in from Aiden here. Okay. Whoa, this one comes in from Madison, who is clearly as excited as I am, and it's a picture of the frog right there, and it says the frog, and it's got a picture of the frog, and I think she's just excited as I am, obviously, and she's got the shading on the upper lip and everything like that. Okay. Okay, and this one comes in from Owen, and it's a picture of Pumpkin. Yeah. Okay. All right. This one comes in from Samuel. And it's Richard with his next chat. Another drawing of Richard. The drawing of Richards are super popular. It looks like, and it's another drawing of Richard there, and he's got a scrunchie on, but I don't wear that anymore. That's not anymore. All right. This comes in from no, we did Samuel already. This one's from Matthew. Matthew's drawing Richard's basement. And it's I guess it's Chad living here in the church basement here. And that's really cool. Okay. Mom will be so proud that I get him to sleep. That's super cute there. All right. And I guess this one's of another family. It's done by Matthew here. Age 6. And happy birthday. Not happy birthday. Thank you for your submission, Matthew. I keep saying happy birthday. Also, this drawing here is done by Grace. Thank you, Grace, for this one. It's a picture of, I guess, of herself. She's on the hill. She's rolling on the hill. Or not rolling on it, but maybe. We don't know. She could roll. She's just standing on it for now, and she's praying, I think. Okay. Joseph sends this one in here. It says, what has helped you during sad times? And it says chicken. And it's a picture of chicken. It's a picture of chicken. Wow. Jake sends this drawing in here. It's a picture of him. Thank you for your submission there, Jake. Okay. All right. Levi sends in this one. It's another drawing of oh, sorry, this is Braden. Levi. I think Levi did this one here of this Pokemon on the screen now. He did one of a Pokemon. So this one comes in from Braden, age 9, and it's a picture of Richard, and he's got the microphone, and he's hanging out, and he's doing the show. That's relatable, and that one's relatable. And it's a picture of the Ark here. This one is from Joseph. Great drawing there, Joseph. And a lot. Okay. And that is what we like to call the Kidz. The Kidz Kabin. That's right. That's right. That's the Kidz Kabin. Wow. I gotta say, what a creative group. What a creative group. These are the submissions of everyone, so I always say I got to say the right names here. Wow. Let's put our hands together and thank them for that. That was good. No, that was really good. All right, now here comes the part you've all been waiting for. Now, if you're excited as I am about the frog and watching that first episode of the frog, I want you to I want to see everybody type a picture of a frog in the chat. Chat, can you put up the chat? Put up the chat, can you put it up? The chat. All right, now let's do that. Let's open up that frog. Let's get that frog going. Get excited about that frog. Everybody, let's get excited about that frog. It's time for the frog. Come on, everybody. It's time for the frog. It's time for the frog. There we go. They're showing pictures. I want to see frog in the hole. I want to see a whole bunch of frogs. Leaf is doing it. The champ is doing it. Connor's doing it. Let's see that frog. Logo Puppy's doing it. Let's see that frog. Let's see that frog. 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 The 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 frog. So excited. So excited. Okay. All right. Let's get excited for that frog, everybody. Let's see that frog. We're ready for that frog, Chad. We're ready for this. Let's open up that frog. Let's open up that frog. Let's open up that frog. I had to tie my hair back. I had to tie back my hair for this one. Got to tie it back. Look at all those frogs. Okay. All right. All right. It's my pleasure to premiere for the first time only on the Arc, the Kidz Kabin, Montclair, TOS TV3, the Arc presents you the frog. I hope you guys are just as excited as I am. Let's open up that frog. Chad, let's roll the clip. Episode 1, The Frog.
Riding on the frog, riding on the frog. Everyone is happy when you're riding on the frog. Riding on the frog, riding on the frog. Everyone is happy when you're riding on the frog. Riding on the frog, riding on the frog. Everyone is happy when you're riding on the frog. Welcome to the frog, welcome to the frog. You'd rather be at church, but you're riding on the frog. Riding on the frog, riding on the frog. Everyone is happy when you're riding on the frog. Don't get off the frog, don't get off the frog. You can hurt yourself if you tumble off the frog. Riding on the frog, riding on the frog. Everyone is happy when you're riding on the frog. Climb aboard the frog, climb aboard the frog. Everything is good when you're riding on the frog. Riding on the frog, riding on the frog. Everyone is happy when you're riding on the frog. Hold on to the frog, hold on to the frog. Grip your hands and tug him hard when you're riding the frog. Riding on the frog, riding on the frog. is happy when you're riding on the frog. Don't forget to squeeze. Don't forget to squeeze. When you grab onto him, place your hands above his knees. Riding on the frog. Riding on the frog. Everyone is happy when you're riding on the frog. Best friends with the frog. Best friends with the frog. Spread your legs and open wide and wrap them round the frog. Riding on the frog. Riding on the frog. Everyone is happy when you're riding on the frog. You can trust the frog. You can trust the frog. So throw your cares away and just fully trust the frog. Riding on the frog. Riding on the frog. Everyone is happy when you're riding on the frog. You can pet the frog. You can pet the frog. Rub and stroke his big head just like a hairy dog. Riding on the frog. Riding on the frog. Everyone is happy when you're riding on the frog. We all love the frog. We all love the frog. We all dance and sing this song when riding on the frog. We're riding on the frog. We're riding on the frog. Everyone is happy when you're riding on the frog. You can share the frog. You can share the frog. Tell your friends to come along when we ride on the frog. We're riding on the frog. We're riding on the frog. Everyone is happy when you're riding on the frog. Dress up for the frog. Dress up for the frog. Makeup and some lipstick on when you're riding the frog. Riding on the frog. Riding on the frog. Everyone is happy when you're riding on the frog. Didn't call the frog. Didn't call the frog. You will learn what happens when you do not call the frog. We're riding on the frog. We're riding on the frog. Everyone is happy when you're riding on the frog. Don't lie to the frog. Don't lie to the frog. Bad things happen to the kids who lie to the frog. Riding on the frog. We're riding on the frog. Everyone is happy when we're riding on the frog. Don't look at the dog. Don't look at the dog. The frog will get upset if you look at the dog. We're riding on the frog. Riding on the frog. Everyone is happy when we're riding on the frog. Do not blame the frog. Do not blame the frog. You're the one who made him do it. Do not blame the frog. Riding on the frog. Riding on the frog. Everyone is happy when you're riding on the frog. Please forgive the frog. Please forgive the frog. He didn't mean to hit you, so please forgive the frog. Riding on the frog. We're riding on the frog. Everyone is happy when we're riding on the frog. Never leave the frog. Never leave the frog. Go and see what happens if you try and leave the frog. Riding on the frog. Riding on the frog. Everyone is happy when we're riding on the frog. If you leave the frog. If you leave the frog. You will be sorry if you ever leave the frog. Riding on the frog. Riding on the frog. Everyone is happy when you're riding on the frog. Please don't leave the frog. Please don't leave the frog. The frog will kill itself if you ever leave the frog. Riding on the frog. Riding on the frog. Everyone is happy when you're riding on the frog. He knows where you live. He knows where you live. Think you're safe in your home, but he'll find a way in. We're riding on the frog. We're riding on the frog. Everyone is happy when you're riding on the frog. Must stay with the frog. Must stay with the frog. We have to stay together forever with the frog. Riding on the frog. Riding on the frog. Everyone is happy when you're riding on the frog. Don't talk to the cat. Don't talk to the cat. Or the frog will get you with his big baseball bat. Beware what you do. Beware of what you do, for the frog might get mad and he will beat on you. Riding on the frog, riding on the frog. Everyone is happy when you're riding on the frog. Watch out what you say, watch out what you say. Choose your words carefully or he might wreck your day. Riding on the frog, riding on the frog. Everything is happy when you're riding on the frog. Never disobey, never disobey. Give the frog what he wants cause he can't get away. He suspects the worst, he suspects the worst. He has low self-esteem and he's real perverse. We're riding on the frog, we're riding on the frog. Everyone is happy when you're riding on the frog. Always watching you, always watching you. Never keep your guard down or you might not pull through. Riding on the frog, riding on the frog. Everything is happier when you're riding the frog. Riding on the frog, riding on the frog. Everyone is happy when you're riding on the frog. Riding on the frog, riding on the frog. Everyone is happy when you're riding on the frog. Riding on the frog, riding on the frog. Everyone is happy when you're riding on the frog. Riding on the frog, riding on the frog. Everyone is happy when you're riding on the frog. Riding on the frog, riding on the frog. Everyone is happy when you're riding on the frog. Welcome to the frog, welcome to the frog. You'd rather be at church, but you're riding on the frog. Riding on the frog, riding on the frog. Everyone is happy when you're riding on the frog. Don't get off the frog, don't get off the frog. You can hurt yourself if you tumble off the frog. Riding on the frog, riding on the frog. Everyone is happy when you're riding on the frog. Climb aboard the frog, climb aboard the frog. Everything is good when you're riding on the frog. Riding on the frog, riding on the frog. Everyone is happy when you're riding on the frog. Hold on to the frog, hold on to the frog. Grip your hands and tug him hard when you're riding the frog. Riding on the frog, riding on the frog. Everyone is happy when you're riding on the frog. Don't forget to squeeze, don't forget to squeeze. When you grab onto him, place your hands above his knees. Riding on the frog, riding on the frog. Everyone is happy when you're riding on the frog. Best friends with the frog, best friends with the frog. Spread your legs and open wide and wrap them round the frog. Riding on the frog, riding on the frog. Everyone is happy when you're riding on the frog. You can trust the frog, you can trust the frog. So throw your cares away and just fully trust the frog. Riding on the frog, riding on the frog. Everyone is happy when you're riding on the frog. You can pet the frog, you can pet the frog. Rub and stroke his big head just like a hairy dog. Riding on the frog, riding on the frog. Everyone is happy when you're riding on the frog. We all love the frog, we all love the frog. We all dance and sing this song when riding on the frog. We're riding on the frog, we're riding on the frog. Everyone is happy when you're riding on the frog. You can share the frog, you can share the frog. Tell your friends to come along when we ride on the frog. We're riding on the frog, we're riding on the frog. Everyone is happy when you're riding on the frog. Dress up for the frog. Dress up for the frog. Makeup and some lipstick on when you're riding the frog. Riding on the frog. Riding on the frog. Everyone is happy when you're riding on the frog. Didn't call the frog. Didn't call the frog. You will learn what happens when you do not call the frog. We're riding on the frog. We're riding on the frog. Everyone is happy when you're riding on the frog. Don't lie to the frog. Don't lie to the frog. Bad things happen to the kids who lie to the frog. Riding on the frog. We're riding on the frog. Everyone is happy when we're riding on the frog. Don't look at the dog. Don't look at the dog. The frog will get upset if you look at the dog. We're riding on the frog. Riding on the frog. Everyone is happy when we're riding on the frog. Do not blame the frog. Do not blame the frog. You're the one who made him do it. Do not blame the frog. Riding on the frog. Riding on the frog. Everyone is happy when you're riding on the frog. Please forgive the frog. Please forgive the frog. He didn't mean to hit you, so please forgive the frog. Riding on the frog. We're riding on the frog. Everyone is happy when we're riding on the frog. Never leave the frog. Never leave the frog. Go and see what happens if you try and leave the frog. Riding on the frog. Riding on the frog. Everyone is happy when we're riding on the frog. If you leave the frog. If you leave the frog. You will be sorry if you ever leave the frog. Riding on the frog. Riding on the frog. Everyone is happy when you're riding on the frog. Please don't leave the frog. Please don't leave the frog. The frog will kill itself if you ever leave the frog. Riding on the frog. Riding on the frog. Everyone is happy when you're riding on the frog. He knows where you live. He knows where you live. Think you're safe in your home, but he'll find a way in. We're riding on the frog. We're riding on the frog. Everyone is happy when you're riding on the frog. Must stay with the frog. Must stay with the frog. We have to stay together forever with the frog. Riding on the frog. Riding on the frog. Everyone is happy when you're riding on the frog. Don't talk to the cat. Don't talk to the cat. Or the frog will get you with his big baseball bat. Beware what you do.
Kidz Kabin.
And that was the Kidz Kabin. Wow. I don't know about you guys, but I love seeing what that frog is up to and what that frog is going to do next. You don't know. He's going on his way and you're on his back, and it's it's really exciting. So I hope you guys enjoyed episode 1 of The Frog. I gotta say, I was blown away. It's better than I was expecting. It's better than I expected. They have really, truly outdone themselves with that show. I don't know about you, Chad, but that one was really good. Okay. Now, let's hop over here and take a look at some of these messages that have come in the meantime while we wait for our phone lines to light up. So if you want to call in, the number is 1-909-345-6434. 6534. Sorry, 345-6534. That's the number there. Chad can put it on the screen. And then we can take some of your calls. Now, before we do that, this is going to be the last section for call-in. So if you haven't called in yet, you're going to want to call in now and get on and get your call in. So let's while we're waiting for those lines the light up here. Let's take a look at some of the messages that have come in over the fax machine. It's in my riding on the frog, riding. I don't know if it's in your head, but it's definitely in mine. That's just good songwriting. Okay, Trajan says, Richard, it has come to my attention that my son spent the entirety of his last 7 paychecks on donations to VTubers. Apparently, there's some sort of Chinese cartoon craze where provocative female characters spread degeneracy and anti-Christian ideals. Well, I've not heard of this, but it's a picture of a Chinese girl there with pink hair, and she's got her mouth open in a very suggestive way. Okay, now this one comes in from Bill Doman, who says, Richard, what is this I hear about you sending kissy faces to another man in your church? Didn't our time together mean anything to you? And it says it has stock photography logos right on this one. So we know that is absolute baloney. Well, we have a response that has come in from MC Dad's Cream. MC Dad's Cream says, look at Cole Dean, thinking he's tough like a, let's start this over. Look at Cole Dean, thinking he's tough like the Predator. You looking like a chump, and you ain't even no competitor. I seen you on that show, hosted by Chris Hansen, trying to pick up 14-year-old boys looking like a cracked out Charles Manson. And it's got a picture of him. Wow, I gotta say it. Dean, you have been dethroned. I'm gonna put MC Dad right in that frame there. Dean, unless you got something else to say, it's time for you to walk away. All right. This next one comes in from Mira Misu, who says, hello, I am a targeted individual. Please help me stop the gang stalking. They follow me and wear blue constantly to mock me. This picture is me, and I hope the gang stalkers see this so that they know you and I are onto them. Please help. And it's a picture. It's a picture. Riding on the frog. It's in my head. Riding on the frog. This one comes in from Monaco. It says, Richard, I can't wait until your movie comes out. It's going to be the bee's knees. Richard Dirt. That doesn't even look like my hair. My hair looks nothing like that. This hair looks like not like my hair at all. This one comes in from Dave S., who says, oh, Jesus, I want you to be with me. Oh, Jesus, I want you to kiss me. Oh, Jesus, I want you to lay with me. Oh, Jesus, I want you to put your arms around me. Oh, Jesus, I'm so hard for thee. Type, oh, Jesus, to share that love that you have for Jesus. Thank you for that one, Dave S. And I encourage you to type, oh, Jesus. Dave S. says, feel my love and I will guide you through this troubled sea. Feel my love, oh so hard and tender. Bow on your knees for me and take my love oh so tenderly. Type, bow to you, Jesus, and show your love. Well, I will. Bow to you, Jesus. Just like that. Lucas, this is profane. I don't know if you, this is profane. Someone says, it's me, Gabby Num Nums. You don't want these hands, son. I come swinging like a boxer. I'm going to knock your socks off. Nowhere to run. Exits blocked off. I heard Chad's got you F up on the RCA mic. You little CUCK boy, CFer. I got the XLR type, you transvestite. Well, I like this one, but I don't like that you use cursing in this one, okay? I don't like that you use cursing in this. Otherwise, you'd be up on that wall. Hello, caller. Welcome to the program.
Okay. I have so many problems with what just happened. First of all, okay, my child attends your Montclair Bible Studies course. My child is 6 years old.
Yes.
My child is crying in her bedroom right now because of that frog. That frog literally said that he will kill himself if you stop riding on that frog.
I don't think he said that.
And guess what, Mr. Burnish? My wife left the house because she was tired of hearing this. I couldn't turn it off. Okay? My child is crying and my wife left. And let me tell you because we're on the topic of things you've done wrong, we heard you yelling at Chad earlier when you called him a fat, F sharp. And you
I would never say that.
We literally heard it. I will send you an email with the recording of you calling him that on the air. You weren't muted. You weren't muted. My 6-year-old heard it and asked what it meant. The C word. She is 6. And she's crying because of the frog.
I'm very sorry.
So we are taking our children out of your Bible Academy.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. I didn't know that some of that language made it on the air, okay? And I apologize for that. I didn't know.
You didn't know. It doesn't matter if you knew or not.
Well, that was
you're supposed to be a man of the cloth. And you're calling your technical supervisor the C word and saying the F word over and over.
That was an adult joke for adults, okay? There's an adult world.
An adult joke? A joke?
And then
you were screaming. You were shouting.
There's an adult world.
My daughter is asking me, Mr. Burnish, my daughter is asking me what cunt means. Okay, she's 6. I had to explain to her that that's a word that you can never say.
Thank you, Chad.
Oh, bleep me.
Thank you.
Yeah, bleep me. Maybe you should bleep yourself next time you say it on the air.
Say what?
Cunt. Yes, and fuck, and all of those words that you said to Chad. Bleep me all you want.
Say what?
Okay, but you can't bleep what went out on the air earlier, and you can't bleep that frog. That frog was horrifying. If you run more of that frog, I am literally calling the FCC. That was disturbing.
The frog is a metaphor, okay, to teach
the frog is not a metaphor. The frog said that he would kill himself if you stopped riding him, and he said that he was a pervert. Are you kidding me?
It was a metaphor to teach good Christian values. And if your daughter doesn't recognize that, then she doesn't understand.
Like squeezing and thrusting into a frog.
It's a metaphor.
Explain the metaphor.
It's a metaphor.
Explain the metaphor about thrusting into a frog. No, seriously. Explain that to me.
It's a metaphor, okay? The frog is a metaphor for Jesus. Okay? And when you ride on the frog, you understand? You're riding on that frog, you're riding on Jesus, and he's taking you to where you need to go. And you need to release.
Then explain the thrusting. Because I don't want my daughter thrusting into Jesus or having Jesus thrust into her.
She should. Maybe she should. And maybe she wouldn't be crying now if she let that happen, if she did that.
She's crying because of the frog. And she knows what killing yourself means. And the frog said it would kill herself. That's when
it didn't
she started
say that.
crying.
That frog would not say that. Hold on.
I will literally send you an email.
Hold on. Hold
And
on.
I will send it
Hold on.
with the YouTube
Hold on.
video.
One.
I will not full screen it, so you can see the title of your
Hold
video
on.
and the name of your channel and the chat, and you'll see the frog saying it's going to
Hold
kill
on.
itself. And
One
it's gonna
moment.
you're going to thrust into it.
One moment here. Let's get him on the line. Like the creator of the Adam, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
No, Adam, you worked on the frog. You're part of the team that built
Adam,
that did the
Adam,
show.
I did.
I don't know who you
Now,
are, but do
okay,
not let
Adam,
me
I have
pin
this.
it on
I
you
have
if it
this.
was not
Hold
you.
on a minute. It's my turn to talk here, Adam. Now I have this caller here on the line here who's saying that the frog isn't a metaphor for Jesus.
Why, it is a metaphor for Jesus.
That's why.
But you also wanted little sexual overtones in the frog also.
Not when there's 6-year-olds watching.
Why? No, hold on, Adam.
I only did what he told me to.
Explain the
You want to have
for killing
listen,
yourself.
listen, caller. Sex sells. Okay. You want to know why?
Not to 6-year-olds.
You want to know why
Not to
Snooki's number
6-year-olds.
one? You want to know why Snooki's number one? Because the sex sells. Adam knows it.
Snooki is a trash rodent. Snooki is disgusting.
Snooki's number one on every list.
Snooki hasn't sold since 2011.
But your daughter watched it, didn't she?
Yeah. Your little slutty daughter watched it. She knew what was maybe she's the one with the problem.
Whoa. Hey, are you referring to my 6-year-old?
No.
My slutty 6-year-old.
No.
Who you just told to thrust into a frog.
No,
And then said
I'm
the
not.
frog was going to kill it. That 6-year-old?
No. Listen, Adam, tell him that sex sells.
Sex sells all the time.
All the time. And who's
Your wife probably left to go right on the frog.
number one?
This is a church.
Yeah.
Did your wife leave? She probably left to go right on the frog.
Listen, I don't know what church you go to, but this is the church of today. This is the world we live in now.
I was going to yours. Not anymore. That $400 a month that I pay
It sells.
for that
Sex.
stupid
Sex.
goddamn Bible course that my,
It's
that
the
my
old.
daughter was in.
Listen,
You're not
Snooki's
getting that money anymore.
Snooki's at the top of every list. Top 10. She's number one every time.
I don't give a fuck about Snooki. Stop talking about Snooki. Please. Stop talking about Snooki, Richard. No one cares. Half your audience does not know who Snooki is. Nobody cares about Snooki. And what does Snooki have to do with Jesus anyway?
Well, it doesn't. It's about marketing Jesus. It's about packaging Jesus in a new way to expose him to kids.
Oh, expose him to. Oh my God, Richard, you have no clue.
You
cannot
don't
count to the number.
Stop it.
You cannot count to the number of complaints that I am going to be filing.
Listen, if your little daughter is putting herself out there like that, then she's asking for that male attention. That's all I have to say. That's all I have to say.
Are you kidding me?
Thank
you.
you.
Were her role model.
Thank you. Good night. Okay, if she doesn't like the frog,
you were her role model.
If she doesn't like the frog, then you're maybe letting her watch a little too much late night HBO, and she's got some bad ideas that you're putting in her head because you're sick, and you're gonna get
Richard.
You're gonna get
Fuck
caught.
you, Richard.
You're gonna get cops.
Fuck you.
You're gonna get cops to your
Fuck
house.
you.
You're gonna get cops to your house. Snooki's number one. Top of every list. Shut it down, Chad. Shut it down. I don't need him calling up the show, telling me that I'm sick. That I'm the one who's sick. The frog was about values, okay? Family values. I mean, look at him. Like, that is not disgusting. There's nothing wrong with that at all. And if you don't like it, she could get out of here and go watch Dexter, for all I care. Jimmy Swaggart says, me and Jeff Lane have informed the other fake pastors. Don't be alone after 10 tonight. You better sign the treaty papers or you will know the wrath of the Swaggart family. You've been warned, Richie boy. I never even heard of no Swaggart family. Trash family. So it comes in from Luna, who says, hi, Richard. Just wondering what you thought of the popular song OMFG Hello. Also, love your new outfit. You look amazing. God bless. Well, thank you, Luna. This one comes in from Pastor Jeff Lane, who says, but if you refuse to let them go, behold, I will plague all your country with frogs. I'm not sure what that even means. Jimmy Swaggart says, he sent among them swarms of flies, which devoured them, and frogs, which destroyed them. That's by that Swaggart guy again. I don't know if I'm kind of getting sick of hearing from him. Will Franklin says, your child is obviously a piece of garbage. I'm glad that somebody has said it. Someone has the bravery to say it. Someone's brave enough to say it. So it comes in from Jimmy Swaggart again. And I saw coming out of the mouth of the dragon, and out of the mouth of the beast, and out of the mouth of the false prophet, 3 unclean spirits like frogs. The frog is clean. Sir Scrotum 4 says, hi Richard, how's it going? I just wanted to let you know. Now, Bon Scott says, Richard, you are my idol, and you've inspired me to become a preacher. Let there be Christ. And it's a picture of Bon Scott. Just like that. All right. My producer, Chad, is telling me that we've run out of time. But thank you for tuning in. Thank you for supporting the show. And we hope to see you back next weekend. So, God bless you. Stay safe and take care of each other. I love you all. God bless. And good night.
This these people need my help. I need something to get me through. I pray for my brother. I pray for the show. I pray for the future of my long-lost son. I pray for the viewers. I pray for the art. I pray Jesus loves me, and I pray he will come.
Now I'll read you this prayer of the name of Montclair. Every time you feel that your life isn't fair, just know that God is upstairs. He doesn't care if you're a baseball star or a millionaire. He believes that you are the world's most valuable player.
When the camera's off and the brother's out of ink, the lights go dark and I find myself alone. I pray for my brother. I pray for the show. I pray for the future of my long-lost son. I pray for the viewers. I pray for the art. I pray Jesus loves me, and I pray he will come. It's a long that prayer. 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 It's a long that There's a boat, and I'll bring you there. It can take a load, so we'll fill it in the rear. It'll float from the town of Montclair. The seamen will be there for a ride. Book your seats, sit by Richard's side. If you're feeling hard, then you'll catch his eye. But beware of Leroy Sinclair. He just wants to fierce tonight. Whoa. It looks like his dream is rising. How can they say it's all fake? Nothing wrong with his devotion. It's just faith. I can feel his love inside me. How can they say it's all fake? He doesn't have a magic potion. It's just faith. Now strike all those prankers down. Richard will laugh as he stands at the prow. For your sins, you should donate now. Will you put your faith on the line? When we reach Richard's chosen land, everyone will have a neon Bible to hand. Then we'll dance as we drink that stream.
Hello, caller. You're live on the program. We're up to 800. Chat. We're up to 800.
The camera's off and the brother's out of ink. The lights go dark and I find myself alone. Even Chad is sad, and I think it's for a reason. All of you in the chat, but it's like no one's there. And I'm streaming for an hour, and when I feel like shutting down, when these people need my help, I need something to get me through. I pray for my brother. I pray for the show. I pray for the future of my long-lost son. I pray for the viewers. I pray for the art. I pray Jesus loves me, and I pray he will come. Do you really think I do this all for free? Most people need my help. I need something to get me through. I pray for my brother. I pray for the show. I pray for the future of my long lost son. I pray for the viewers. I pray for the art. I pray Jesus loves me, and I pray he will come.
Now I'll read you this prayer of the name of Montclair. Every time you feel that your life isn't fair, just know that God is upstairs. He doesn't care if you're a baseball star or a millionaire. He believes that you are the world's most valuable player.
When the camera's off and the brother's out of ink, the lights go dark and I find myself alone. I pray for my brother. I pray for the show. I pray for the future of my long lost son. I pray for the viewers. I pray for the art. I pray Jesus loves me, and I pray he will come. It's a monkey prayer. 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 It's a monkey There's a boat, and I'll bring you there. It can take a load, so we'll fill it in the rear. It'll float from the town of Montclair. The seamen will be there for a ride. Book your seats, sit by Richard's side. If you're feeling hard, then you'll catch his eye. But beware of Leroy Sinclair. He just wants to fierce tonight. Whoa. It looks like a stream is rising. How can they say it's all fake? Nothing wrong with his devotion. It's just faith. I can feel his love inside me. How can they say it's all fake? He doesn't have a magic potion. It's just faith. Now strike all those prankers down. Richard will laugh as he stands at the prow. For your sins, you should donate now. Will you put your faith on the line? When we reach Richard's chosen land, everyone will have a neon Bible to hand. Then we'll dance as we drink that scream, and everything will be alright. It looks like a stream is rising. How can they say it's all fake? Nothing wrong with his devotion. It's just faith. I can feel his love inside me. How can they say it's all fake? He doesn't have a magic potion. It's just faith.
The F is for friends. On this glorious day. A is for ark. Won't lead you astray. The T is for town. Of the name of Montclair. H is for Holy Spirit. Walking on air.
It looks like a stream is rising. How can they say it's all fake? Nothing wrong with his devotion. It's just faith. I can feel his love inside me. How can they say it's all fake? He doesn't have a magic potion. It's just faith.
It's not fake. It's faith. This is faith. Faith.
Richard was a man who devised a simple plan to bring together all the souls around him. In a time of great dismay and of spiritual decay, Richard created CMMA to gain the power of Christ in both his hands, to unite his fellow man. He was soft when he was young, but now he sees God will help you understand, so you need to be a man. Don't be weak, just be like God and have a plan. So step out into the yard, spread your arms, let down your guard. Think of Jesus, it's not hard, you're on the ark now. Only some souls will be saved, to the big user's dismay. Richard's come to save the day, so
Cole Dean thinks he belongs in the Ark. The only place he belongs is in the trailer park, strumming his guitar and smoking some try it again. I'm sorry, MC Dad. Try it again. Cole Dean thinks he belongs in the Ark. The only place he belongs in the trailer park, strumming his guitar and smoking some crack. Everyone in the park know your mom is that obese nymphomaniac. MC Dad's cream.
streaming for an hour, and when I feel like shutting down, when these people need my help, I need something to get me through. I pray for my brother, I pray for the show, I pray for the future of my long lost son. I pray for the viewers, I pray for the art, I pray Jesus loves me, and I pray he will come. Do you really think I do this all for free? Everybody wants a piece, just like the FCC. My art puts out of charge, but that's okay. I know this press so well. There's no way I can fail. And I'm streaming for an hour, and when I feel like shutting down, when these people need my help, I need something to get me through. I pray for my brother, I pray for the show, I pray for the future of my long lost son. I pray for the viewers, I pray for the art, I pray Jesus loves me, and I pray he will come.
Now I'll read you this prayer of the name of Montclair. Every time you feel that your life isn't fair, just know that God is upstairs. He doesn't care if you're a baseball star or a millionaire. He believes that
Riding on the frog, riding on the frog. Everyone is happy when you're riding on the frog, riding on the frog, riding on the frog. Everyone is happy when you're riding on the frog, riding on the